Hey everyone, Kirostyle here. Welcome back to the Somnium Files. So yesterday we played through more of this second route, which is again supposed to be the weird route in the game. And Date and Iris got attacked by a bunch of random people, and we distracted them with porno mags apparently. And then Iris came clean and said that she is being chased by this weird, mysterious group who's working for like the Wadget system, which is like the origin of AI. And trying to make them build this satellite that's going to, I don't know, send the AI across the universe and progenerate to other areas of the universe and spread. So things are getting a little bit strange, but apparently again, the other story path is supposed to be more mystery based, but I'm gonna go through this one anyways and finish this one first. Now, I was looking at the comments on my last video, and Joe Goodman from YouTube, thank you very much, gave me some more tips for the game, and so I was reminded I should be using the timies when it comes to doing the Somnium sections, and I think that's why So's Somnium was so hard for me, was because I wasn't using the timies, because I was getting confused because when you choose different options or different actions in the Somnium world, there was also a little icon that shows you which timie you would get if you picked that option. And I was mistaking that for telling me that I could only use those types of timies on those types of options. Because sometimes I would select an option and it would say like, you cannot use a timie on this or your timie will not be used. And I'd be so confused. And so after a while I just kind of discarded the use of timies. And then I remember towards the end, but then Iris' Somnium didn't have any timies, so my learning didn't really help me there. But apparently I'm getting close to the end of this path. So by the end of this stream, I think I'll be done this weird story path and we'll be able to start like the actual murder mystery part of it, question mark. I don't know how different that one is, but I guess we'll see. I mean, a level of weirdness I think is to be expected, but I don't know what the amount of weirdness, the baseline weirdness in the game compared to the weirdness of this particular path. I'm not really sure what the difference between those two are. It just seems very, very strange. I guess we'll find out. So we're...
What? You stayed at a hotel with Tessa?
So we're back with Moma for some reason. They didn't really explain how or why. So I guess we'll find out.
It was a business hotel.
It was a 2-bedroom.
Don't say misleading things. We got 2 rooms, each with 2 beds.
We did bathe together, though.
Iris, you're not making this easy.
No, we didn't.
What?
Put the gun down, Moma.
Isn't your gang supposed to be clean?
Hey, thanks for joining me on the stream.
Why are you here anyway?
Hope you're enjoying the wild ride we're going through. I told Moma about the attack by Nicelos.
I see. I heard about the shooting in Golden Yokocho last night, but I never thought it'd be you.
Okay, we're just gonna end the conversation there and go to this part, okay. See, that's what I don't like about this game sometimes is, like, we're obviously going somewhere with the conversation, and then it just ends because I have to actually talk to people and go through the different options. It just kind of breaks up the conversations weirdly.
When you told me you were coming, I made them leave. I can't let them see me with Tessa.
Let's ask everyone about Renju again.
Unfortunately, I don't have anything new for
Oh yeah,
you.
Prisoner 89 escaped in the last video as well, and apparently Renju drove him off, so we're looking for him still.
But, I did find out a little nugget of info you might want to hear.
What is it?
I'll tell you, but, Date, come over here.
Again with this?
With his arm over my shoulder, Moma led me to the corner of the room.
I'll tell you, Date, but you gotta do something for me.
What is it now, Moma?
You want to shake her hand again?
No. I did that already. I want to see
Oh,
her panties.
Moma. You're going right into it. You seemed okay last time with just shaking your hand, now this? Oh, jeez. Iva is judging you so hard.
I'm sorry?
I want to see Tessa's panties.
Oh my goodness.
I really want to see.
Your weird wide eyes are not helping, Moma. I thought you were kind of cool and not a perv, but turns out I was wrong.
Gotta let me get a beat!
Everyone in this game's a perv.
She's not gonna let you.
Well, can you at least ask?
You ask.
Unbelievable.
Come on. Well, Mama and I went back to where we were. All right.
Iris, could you do me a favor?
Could you do me a favor and show Moma your panties?
This guy wants to see your panties.
She hit me hard. No, she didn't. Her arm stayed by her side. Why are you hitting me?
That's messed up, Date. I know Momo would never say that.
Oh, right.
Right, Momo?
Yeah, of course! Date, you evil pervert!
I mean, it doesn't help that last time we talked to you, you wanted to shake her hand, and then Date told Iris that Moma wanted to see her boobs, so you're not really making it easy for this either, Date.
Seriously?
You just want a handshake, right?
Yeah, exactly. I tried to tell him.
Iris took Moma's hand and shook it. Hope you sanitized first.
Date, this is the happiest day of my life.
You said that last time too.
I thought that was yesterday.
Now are you gonna tell me about Renju?
Anyway, what's this intel you got?
Check it out. Friday night near Bloom Park, someone saw Renju.
I still can't believe we're relying on the Yakuza for our intel as police officer.
Friday night.
That's when Shoko was killed.
Obviously, that's not enough to pin the crime on him, but it does prove he was there.
Yeah, okay, let's bring the topic back to the murder mystery. Come on.
I guess we should check the merry-go-round again.
Again,
The police have already thoroughly
we've
searched,
searched it so many times and
and we've been there more than once before on our investigation.
But we might have missed something, right?
this plot is a little disjointed.
Sorry, never heard of
They
them.
make the detectives look so incompetent.
Are they even real?
Yes!
Oh, yeah. I mean, of course. I've always known, deep down, there must be some kind of secret organization.
Yeah, the Illuminati.
Always known it. Anyway, I got some info about the shootout. Those guys aren't affiliated with any criminal organization we're aware of. They're not mafia or yakuza or anything. They must have been hired guns. By Niza Mattis.
I like that name more. Niza Mataz. Let's call him that now.
It's Nizit Laws!
Do you want to call your mom? Seems a little out of the blue.
Well, that's random.
I just thought she might be worrying.
It's fine, she knows already.
About Nizit laws?
I told her I'm with you.
Okay,
I'm sure she's not worried.
let's ask you about Renju. I've been with you this whole time, but
Maybe
did
Mr.
you know anything
Okiro
about
was
him?
a part of Nice.
What?
Oh, sorry. I was just thinking out loud.
What makes you think that?
When we were at Sunfish Pocket, my friend said,
What did she say?
he was
Okay,
looking for Iris.
why was the game stopping like that?
And then later, I almost got kidnapped by Nice. Was that just a coincidence?
We still don't know that was nice. It's just your word we're going off of.
And not just that. When you found my corpse in the parallel world, you found it in an Okiura warehouse. Whoever killed me in that world was probably affiliated with Nice. That makes me think the Okiuras and Nice are connected.
There's so many leaps of logic going on here.
Maybe Nice ordered Mr. Okiura to help number 89 escape. And number 89 is an assassin.
Yeah, he's also your dad. Well, foster or stepdad.
If he wanted to get rid of me, Mr. Okiura must have...
If that's true, it could be related to Shoko's murder. Shoko must have found out about the organization. They killed her for getting too close, then displayed the body as a warning.
It all comes back to Nai's. Once we solve the mystery of Nai's laws, everything else will fall into place, or so I thought.
If you want to know more about Nai's, why not ask Ota?
Oh yes, let's ask the bratty little kid.
Remember what he said yesterday?
Why is the game taking so
I know
long
about
to...
conspiracies and secret societies too. I find that stuff
Why is the
fascinating.
game taking so long to load the little mini cutscenes? Wasn't doing this yesterday.
Good point. You might have more information for us.
How's school, Iris?
School?
Today's Tuesday. It's not another holiday, is it?
What are you, dense? Tessa was almost kidnapped. She can't be going to school now.
I guess that's true, but...
There are 3 places we can go. First, Bloom Park. I'm curious about Renju being seen there Friday. Second, Matsushita Diner. I want to ask Oda more about Nice. Hello, game? Oh. Third, the Sejima estate. What does that have to do with... Sejima was probably the one responsible for Iris' murder in the parallel... I like how we just keep going back to the same people, hoping to get more information, and they usually don't give us very much, but then we grasp at straws and somehow... We don't even get new leads, we just decide to go somewhere else. In which case he might be part of Nice. I need to confront him. Summarize.
Let's go, Iris.
Oh, yeah!
You're taking Tessa with you? She'll be safer here.
To be honest, you're right, Moma.
Can't do that. I made her a promise.
No,
I will be Iris's garter belt.
Nate?
Or what?
Sorry. I meant bodyguard.
Nate, every time you act all pervy, it makes me like you less.
Freudian slip, no doubt.
Well, whatever.
Garter belt.
But if you're gonna leave, you should take this with you.
Give us a gun. Moma opened his desk and took out a small object.
What's this?
A GPS transmitter.
Moma, Iris's phone already has GPS.
I know. But in case she gets caught and they throw away her phone or something, it's just an extra precaution. Put it somewhere they won't find it.
Tell me to put it under her panties or
Thank
something.
you.
Iris took the GPS transmitter and hid it in her clothes. Okay.
I hope it'll be useful.
Thanks, Moma.
Nate, if anything happens to her, I'll make sure you regret it for the rest of your life.
I have to admit, the mouth animations for the little portraits are kind of impressive.
It'll be fine.
They went the extra
relax.
mile, especially with characters like Moma. Okay, let's get out of here. I kind of want to get back on track with the murder, so let's go back to Bloom Park. I don't feel like we're any closer to solving anything, especially since I don't really trust Iris, but we've committed to the story path. I took Iris to Bloom Park. I took my time checking every inch of the merry-go-round.
There's nothing here.
Guess not.
Why did Renju come here Friday night? Was it to place Shoko's body here? Or did he have another reason? Renju is my friend. I like how they actually finally changed Renju's little mini portrait here. I want to believe him, but I don't know how long I keep defending him. Where is he? What is he doing? I've thought it over 1,000 times. My head is heavy with it. Iris suddenly snaps me out of it.
Want a race, Date?
Race?
Yeah, we talked about it yesterday. You want to challenge me?
Well, sure.
Yeah, let's do it! We'll start here and end here.
So, we race around the merry-go-round?
Right.
Do I actually have to do this, or do I just sit
Line
back
up
and
next
watch?
to me.
Before I even had a chance to reply, Iris got set. I guess I have no choice. I lined up next to Iris. It was gonna be
Okay,
like
here we
surprise
go.
QTE like they did to me earlier.
Ready,
Ready?
set,
Set?
go!
I couldn't believe my eyes. I thought I must be dreaming. A second after the race had started, I was already 2 paces behind her. I couldn't close the gap. I watched her get back her back gets smaller and smaller. Okay, so she's super fast. Okay, that was useful.
See? Told you! Iris is the messenger of the gods.
You've earned your namesake. Do you know a lot about mythology?
Huh?
I only know conveniently enough mythology to cover this game and all the mythology it touches on. I'm not actually an expert in all the little bits of extra actual mythology.
You said that Iris is a goddess in Greek mythology. And 3 days ago you were talking about Egyptian mythology.
Horus is the Egyptian god of the sky and sun. The right eye is the eye of Ra, and that's the sun.
I only know about gods that have anything to do with eyes, because that's part of the game, right?
The left eye is the eye of Wadjet, and that one is the moon.
That's what Iris told me 3 days ago. Horus' left eye is the eye of Wadjet. Does that have any relationship with the Wadjet system?
Oh, mythology? I actually don't know that much. Uncle taught me everything.
Prisoner 89.
6 years ago, I used to come here with someone all the time. I used to call him Uncle.
Oh yeah, didn't he come up with A set too?
Where did that come from? Was he like, hey, one day you're gonna be one of my assets? A set. Okay, you could be A set.
Yeah, that's right. That name is rooted in Egyptian mythology too.
Is it? You're just gonna stop your conversation there?
Horus's mom is named Isis, but in ancient Egyptian, it's pronounced closer to Ise or Aset. How do I explain this?
Well, don't just stop there.
Horus's father's name is Osiris, and his mom's name is Isis. So Osiris is Isis's husband.
Okay.
Osiris was assassinated by his brother Set. After Set killed Osiris, he tore his body to pieces and threw it into the river. Isis was devastated. I can't believe I'm a widow at my age. But she didn't let it break her, because she had the power of life and death. All right, fine. If that's how it's gonna be, I'll just revive my husband.
No problem, my husband got killed. Hey, you know what? I just remembered. I have the power of revival. Let's just revive him.
With a group of her friends, she gathered up Osiris's body and started the resurrection
I just like
ritual.
how, like, when they describe the mythology, they make it sound like it's just a group of friends, like in the modern age, just doing their thing.
Live! Shkrr! And so, Osiris was revived! Well, technically he wasn't all there, so he wasn't in one piece. But anyway, Isis was the goddess of life, death, and fertility. She was worshipped by all the land.
Hey, keep talking. Come on, stop stopping your sentences.
I think I get the picture. But what does that have to do with your own name?
There's a theory that the Greek goddess Iris is really based on the Egyptian goddess Isis.
So Isis and Iris are connected.
Yeah,
And Isis sounded like Aset in ancient Egyptian, which is where your stage name comes from.
that's right. But remember, I didn't come up with the name.
Her uncle.
Okay. You know, when I was young, I was really into Egyptian mythology. And it was mostly because of Yu-Gi-Oh, to be honest. Like, Yu-Gi-Oh was a new thing, card game come out, anime was going on, I was young, I was like, hey, this is cool. And I was like, well, this is related to, quote-unquote, related to Egyptian mythology. So then I started, like, checking out, like, kids' non-fiction books about Egyptian mythology from the library. It was actually kind of cool.
Horus's arch enemy was Set, his uncle.
His uncle.
I told you earlier. Horus's father was Osiris, who was assassinated by his younger brother Set.
Right, I see.
Not
only was he killed, he was shredded to pieces.
You know, did you know that, you know how like the Egyptian gods, when we look at paintings of them or pictures of them, they look like human bodies with animal heads. And I think I read somewhere, I might be wrong about this, but like Egyptian gods weren't actually portrayed as human bodies with like animal heads. That's just how they appear in popular fiction. The reason why the paintings and things, the old pictures of them have them like this, is to represent like the duality. Like they could change between being humans and animals. They were both humans and animals at the same time. So the way they portrayed that was through images that combined the body parts of the two. But I don't think they're actually meant to be furries, I guess, if you want to think of it that way. I could be wrong about that though. Don't quote me on that.
So obviously Horace was pissed. Drats! I'll never forgive you, Uncle Set.
Wait, let's turn our camera. There you go. Yeah.
On the other hand, Set didn't like having Horace around. Ugh, he's so annoying.
Oh, he's so annoying.
Osiris said that I was supposed to be king, but now everyone's like, oh, Horace should be king. Are these idiots serious? Horace would be an awful king.
It sounds like if the Egyptian gods were like high schoolers or something.
Time to go to war!
Time to go to war!
And so, a bloody war broke out. Just like that. And the winner was decided by a deadly game.
What kind of game?
The Squid Game.
They would disguise themselves as hippos, ford the river, and whoever gets to the other side first would win. That's what they decided.
Fair.
How oddly specific.
So, for 80 years they fought. It was bloody and horrible.
I'm just gonna stop there.
In the end, Horace won. Horace used a spear to cut off Set's foot and wee-wee.
And wee wee.
Wee wee?
I believe she is referring to a man.
Yes.
Wait, why are you asking me?
But Horace didn't come out of this unscathed. During the battle, Horace lost his left eyeball to Set. It's said that the left eye survived and traveled all over Egypt, gaining wisdom and experience. Horace had no idea that his left eye was wandering around on its own. What? Where did my eye go?
Where did my eye go? It ran off and named itself Iba and started running around
Horace
everywhere.
was totally bummed out.
Totally bummed out. Big bummer.
He went to see the god of wisdom, the moon, and time, Thoth.
I thought it was Thoth. At least that's how I always heard it being pronounced.
Damn, Set did that?
Damn.
That's brutal, dude.
That's brutal, dude.
All right, I'll use my moon power to heal you up.
Oh.
Yay, thank you, Mr. Thoth. Okay, here it goes. Moon healing power.
Thanks, Mr. Thoth. You were a Sailor Scout all along. You thought she said thought.
Ring, ring, ring. Thoth cast
Ring, ring,
his
ring.
spell and Horace's eye came zooming
His phone turned
in.
on and he was like, hello?
Zoom, click. Horace got his eye back.
Okay.
And from that day forward, his left eye had the power of the moon in it. It became the symbol of knowledge and healing, and revered as a sacred icon.
So that's the Eye of Wadjet?
Right.
And it became the Eye of Providence.
Yes.
And do you think that's why we call it the Wadjet system?
Probably, yeah.
Probably. You know, it's really weird to think about, like, mythology. Because mythology, you know, people back then believed these stories to be true and they worshiped them, you know, these gods and, like, it was basically like a religion back then, right? It just wasn't, it didn't last long enough into the future for us to now consider it a modern day religion, unlike, you know, other religions. But these are just stories that were created by some storyteller way, way, way back in ancient times, and then other people built on the story and added to it and used the characters. It's basically like someone made some OCs, original characters, and then other people like heard about them and started making fanfics about them, and the next thing you know, people were taking it as truth. That's basically, if you think about it, that's basically what mythology is. Could you imagine? That's like, you know, like everyone reading Harry Potter and then suddenly like believing it to be real and then making up all these stories and worshiping them. Like that's kind of the idea behind it, and it's so strange to think about. It's very, very strange. But then, like now, it's like because they're so old, it's like, whoa, cool mythology. Let's, you know, use all these symbols and all these references in our modern day literature, linking back to mythology because it's cool and, you know, draws upon ancient times and stuff. But it's really, you're just using someone else's OCs.
I told you yesterday, I love moving around, and I especially love dancing. But about 3 months ago, Mr. Ogira told me something. He said that I can't dance.
What? Like he said, like, you aren't allowed to dance, or he said that you suck at dancing? What is it? I thought he said he liked your dancing, that's why he hired you.
Why?
I don't know. He said something about being over-reliant on dancing and neglecting my singing.
Oh, I see, okay.
You should stop dancing for now and practice singing.
He was low-key saying, your singing sucks, and I need to make money off you.
But during your live stream...
She was dancing.
Because I was sad. After I stopped dancing, I lost so many fans. They said terrible things to me, like that I'm worthless if I can't dance.
I mean, people on the internet are pretty toxic.
All I have is dancing.
But, I mean, Iris, your dancing's not bad, but I can't see it landing you a career unless you compare it with that singing that you're doing earlier.
Just dancing.
It's kind of hard to get famous off dancing alone. Like, there are people that do it, and there's people that are really good at it. Like, I used to watch, when I was younger, I would sometimes catch, like, So You Think You Could Dance on TV, and the people there were really good. Like, I was not into dancing at all, but I enjoyed watching a lot of those performances. But it's hard to become famous just on dancing. Like, singing usually gets you a bit more attention. If you could do singing and dancing, and, like, acting or anything like that, it's, like, really brings it together. Summarize for me. In the end, we didn't find any new information. You didn't even really try it. I mean, I didn't try. It just happened on the side in the text box. We searched the area, we didn't find anything. I told you. There's so many parts of this game where it's like, let's go investigate this area. And then it's like, we didn't find anything. And you have like a side conversation. And then you move on. It's so weird. I'm so used to like Ace Attorney and, you know, like Danganronpa, where like all the conversations that have to do with the story that might be like a bit more tangential are somewhat embedded within the story, so it feels like it comes naturally and you're still always making progress going forward. But here it's just like you keep coming to standstills. You always find what you're looking for.
Let's get going, Iris.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's go. That was a waste of time. Let's go to talk to So. I know he loves to see me. I hope this actually gives us some information too.
There's no one in the garden.
So must be inside.
It's so strange that his name is So, just because sometimes when I look at the sentence and I'm not really paying attention, I'm like, wait a second, So must be inside does not grammatically make sense. And I'm like, wait, that's his name.
Wait. I have detected a living organism in the garden. You should look around.
This better not be extremely obvious. There's no one around. There's absolutely no one in this garden. Where could anyone be? Where is anyone? I can't see anything. I would need superpowers to find anyone in this garden. Oh look, is this a person? Oh no, that's just my reflection. Is this a person? Oh, that's just you, Iris. Oh look, wow, there are people. Where did they come from? They must have just appeared. They definitely were not there before. Zoom. Yeah, I'm just being facetious now. Zoom. That mysterious sound. Hey look, it's your mom.
That's So.
Is that So?
Hitomi?
It looks that way.
Why? What's Hitomi doing with So?
I did say that I thought that So might have been... Maybe he's like... He's Iris's biological father. That's my theory.
Date? What's wrong?
Can't you see it? Your mom's right there. You don't need supervision to see that. Iris hasn't noticed them yet. Decide to ask her about them.
You said you don't know So Tsujima, right?
Right, I don't.
What about your mom? Does she know So?
I don't know. I don't think she does.
Do you ever talk politics at home? Anything like that?
Not particularly. Why are you asking me this?
It was at that moment, two bodyguards dressed in black came running out of the mansion. They had panicked looks on their faces. Ooh, something juicy happening?
We told you you can't come in here.
Oh, well you guys kind of sucked at keeping us out.
You can't do what you want just because you're a cop.
You're trespassing. That's a crime, you know.
Get lost.
Okay, Tweedledee and Tweedledum. No use pushing it. If they called HQ, we would get arrested for sure. What would happen to Iris? Who'd protect her? NICE is a huge organization, apparently. They have people everywhere, apparently. I can't risk being caught, then I wouldn't be able to save Iris.
Fine. Let's go, Iris.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it? Okay. You know, instead of going to see Ota about conspiracy theories and secret organizations, we could probably just Google things on the internet. Oh, hey Mizuki.
Nice laws. I see.
Yeah, let's just go around telling everyone about the secret organization that we shouldn't know about and that they're trying to kill us because we know about them. Let's just spread information about them everywhere and get all these other people in danger.
It's not impossible.
Oda spoke softly to himself, looking deep in thought. Where's your mom? Let's ask you
She's
that
out
every
right
time.
now. I'm not sure where. Shopping, maybe.
About Iris.
Tessa is my hopes and dreams, my peace and my
Okay,
life.
I regret asking you now.
My light, my star, my sun, my goddess.
Oda, stop it. You're embarrassing me.
She's like the laws of the universe
jeez.
itself.
Ugh.
The embodiment of beauty.
This guy's the worst.
An angel.
Oh, stop
a
it,
lover,
stop it. You have more to...
Cute mascot to put on a body pillow.
What?
A guru, a wife,
Stop
a
it!
soulmate.
Stop it!
Life itself. She's the object of my total devotion and worship.
Do you not feel embarrassed saying any of this stuff right in front of her?
Snuck lover and wife in there.
I would ignore it.
Okay, I regret
and
asking
like I
you.
told
No,
you
stop it.
before, I'm Tessa's thrall.
Stop it.
If she calls for me, I'll be there.
Thanks, Ota.
Yeah, but if Mizuki calls for you, you won't be there, at least up until the moment that really
That
counts.
makes me happy.
Yeah, he'll protect Iris from himself on Twitter.
I've heard of them.
No, you haven't. You're lying.
Nizitlos, or Nize, is a satanic secret society. Like a cult.
Wait, they're satanic now too?
They sacrifice children.
What? This is not what we heard earlier.
While the sacrifice is up all night screaming, the cult performs ritual acts. Their ranks are full of politicians, intellectuals, and business tycoons. They've only been active for a few decades, but some say that they've grown to be the largest secret society in the world.
Hey, you know an awful lot about them for someone who was just a few seconds ago like, well, maybe it's possible they exist.
An organization so big that it absorbed the Freemasons and the Illuminati.
Wait, so they absorbed the Illuminati now? Okay.
But
lot
even
of-
though their
lot of
membership
info.
is huge, no one knows who their leaders
A
are.
lot of info just be dumping on us.
Like, you've heard of the Rockefellers and the Rothschilds, right? But for Nice, there's nothing. No one knows who's running the cult. My guess is that they're being led by a group of super geniuses.
By the Wadjet system.
Ota doesn't know about the Wadjet system or its connections to Nice. Iris found out just why they're after her. Pieces fit.
If you believe everything she said.
I still don't trust you, Iris. Suki, why are you here?
Well, Ota...
Date, can I...
Oda gestured and walked over to the corner of the room. I quietly stood up and followed. It's a stank eye you're
Look.
giving me.
I was gonna let you have it, but under the circumstances.
What are you talking about?
Mizuki, of course.
Yeah, I kind of left her all alone again.
You've been neglecting her. Don't you think she's at her limit?
When the 24-year-old, like, simp for Iris starts telling me that, you know it's serious.
Mizuki stayed at one of the mermaids' houses last night. She was twisting and turning all night. I had to sleep in the same bed so she'd calm down.
And that's kind of weird. I mean, like a weird detail to tell me.
She called me this morning so I could pick her up. Normally, she'd be in school, but Mizuki had the day off for mourning. I thought that she shouldn't be alone.
Oh, you're actually a good guy, Oda. Sometimes.
Why don't you try being nicer to Mizuki? I know she doesn't show it, but she's really hurting.
Yeah, I've been trying to be nice to Mizuki, but every time I do, she pushes me away, and then freaking Iris comes in and takes up all my time and forces me on these dates that I don't want to go on, and then makes me be her bodyguard.
She needs you, Date. She just doesn't want to trouble you.
Honestly, I'd rather spend the whole game with Mizuki than Iris, but maybe that's the other story route in the game.
She's a remarkable, brave young girl.
Maybe this weird story route is concentrated on Iris, and then the other one is concentrated on Mizuki.
You should try to understand how she feels.
Maybe the message of the story is like, if you put all your focus onto one person in your life, then you miss out on some of the things that other people are going through, or if you don't spend time for them. But again, the game's kind of forcing me into this.
If you're asking me, he's involved in all this, isn't he? Is he the culprit? Did he really kill Mom?
Yeah, let's just not answer any of her questions.
Well,
That'll make her feel
I
better.
guess it's understandable that he'd be a suspect. After Mom got killed, he didn't even call. He called me out to Bloom Park for some reason. I thought it was suspicious, but I pretended not to notice. I didn't want to acknowledge it. I wanted to believe in Daddy.
Aw, Mizuki. Just ditch Iris and stick with you. Nice can have Iris. I'm sure they're very nice people and nice.
Who is Iris to me? A friend? A big sister? And I kinda envy her. No, stop it! It's true though. I look up to you a lot, Iris.
She like cheered up and then she changed back to her sour expression. Are you cold?
Iris, you look cold. You okay?
Yeah, maybe put on some pants.
Yeah, fine. I just get cold easily.
The room is 74 degrees Fahrenheit at 62% humidity. Not conditions often considered cold.
Oh, just like my big brother. He's a hero who will help me out of any jam.
I still find it so hard to believe that Oda's 24.
He's really important to me. I like him a lot.
How much?
3 Earths worth.
Yeah!
Mizuki is like a cute little sister. And my favorite friend. I like her a lot. How much? About 3 universes worth.
Well, that's a big step up. Wait, why isn't this line voice acted? Yay, I beat Oda!
Aww.
What am I to you, Iris? Your perverted big brother?
You got it.
Date, if something happens to Tessa, let me know, okay? I'll come help right away.
Really? Like on the night of the merry-go-round incident, you'll help us like that?
Me too. I'll save you no matter what, Iris. Thank you both.
Promise me.
I promise.
Yeah, I get it. Everyone wants me to protect Iris because she's so fantastic and special and the most amazing human being that everyone needs to know about, apparently. I don't dislike Iris, but I'm definitely not feeling it for her.
Where are we going next?
Marble and Golden Yoke.
The place where we got ambushed by a bunch of guys with guns.
Wasn't that where we were attacked by knives?
It'll be fine. I didn't tell anyone we were going there. They won't be waiting for us. Besides, they wouldn't ambush us in the same place twice.
But why marble?
Yeah, if we go there and they ambush us again, there won't be any porno mags for us to distract them with because we used them all up last time.
No reason. I just need to talk to Mama.
Hmm?
I still think about how close Mama got to getting, like, her head knocked off by that fire extinguisher if the timing had been any different. Because, like, I was all like, according to my calculations, but, like, there are some things you can't really calculate for.
Sorry I couldn't come last night.
No, don't worry about it. It was better that you didn't.
Huh?
You didn't hear? There was a shootout right in front of the bar.
You mean you didn't even see us there?
They closed all of Golden Yokocho down. They were saying something about hitmen suddenly pulling out guns and shooting.
And then getting distracted by magazines on the floor.
They were trying to kill a man and a woman.
Yeah, that was me. Am I in control?
Wait a minute.
Yep.
told Mama about last night and about Nai's at Los. Yeah, let's just tell everyone about Nai's.
Sorry for the late introduction. This is Iris.
Oh, she's over here. Oh, there she is.
Nice to meet you. I'm Aset. You bet. Oh, sorry. Habit. I meant Iris.
Cringe, Iris.
Oh my, you are so cute. Are you a virgin? You are.
Stop asking that to her. That's so weird, Mama.
Oh, yeah.
What a coincidence. Me too.
But you stay out of this.
You don't say.
Sorry, honey, but I don't know a thing about that.
You're an informant. I'm sure you must know something.
I'm well versed in local information.
Yeah, no, I think Illuminati-sized worldwide organizations is a little bit much for you, huh?
I know all about Tokyo's underworld, but I can't say much about the rest of the world. I think they must be foreign mafia.
They still look like they're from like an entirely other game.
Some kind of international organization.
And then when they broke out dancing in the dream world, that was really weird.
They would do anything for money.
Nai's must have hired them.
Mama, I want to ask you something.
What is it?
Those gunmen were waiting for us. Did you tell anyone we were coming?
That's right. You did tell Mama that you were coming, and that you were bringing Iris.
Well, I did tell one person.
Who?
Person that I was trying
the
to
person
see.
I was gonna have you meet,
Yeah.
of course. Same guy who gave Ren his watch.
You could tell us who that was.
Futa, I think.
Huta.
Futa Amanoma.
Is that Prisoner 89? What? Do I know that? Huh?
What?
I'm shocked. Wait. Why are you showing me... Wait, is that Pewter's real name? Oh, right. His last name was something weird. It was Amamona.
That's... Pewter.
So he was he bad all along, like we said, because of his weird face? Wait, why is it telling me that I can move on the map yet? I have still more questions for you. There's something very important there. Come on. Iris? Well, it's giving me the option to map, and I don't really feel like talking to Iris. So maybe it wasn't Boss, like we thought. Maybe it was Pewter.
There's no one here. Maybe he went home.
No, that can't be.
So maybe he was in on the plan to get Prisoner 89 escaped.
Pewter is definitely around here somewhere.
Date, your intuition is correct. I am detecting a living organism nearby.
I knew it.
We're getting close to the finale of this route. I kind of hope so. I want to start the murder mystery route already. Okay. Things might be getting interesting then. Is it going to be another situation where he's like very obviously there? Am I going to have to x-ray one of these lockers or something? Iris is looking around, okay. Monitor on. Strange strings of characters and figures scroll across the monitor. Oops, that's not what I want. Binder.
I know. This Pewter guy must be hiding between the binders.
What, is he made of paper? Of course he's not in there.
Binder full of papers, not pewter though. Like, I'm told that a lot of the charm of this game also comes from all the random dialogue you get from examining things. I don't know, I'm not really feeling it. It's just... I just think, I know, I keep comparing it to like Zero Escape and Ace Attorney, but those games do it much better. There's nothing on the monitor. Chair. Just a chair. No one is sitting in it. Door. The door to the sink room. Fantastic. Steel shelf.
Pewter in here?
No, he's not.
Pewter's not in the metal shelves. Well, thank you. Aha, is he under the table?
Of course Pewter is not there. Take this search more seriously.
Okay, the game's making me pick everything, okay? Come on. Pewter isn't on the table. Thank you. Wait, why can't I? Okay. Well, look at him. Okay, you know that I have Aiba with me, right? So you should know that's not a very good hiding spot.
There's that bastard.
Wait a minute! Okay, I'll tell you everything.
Okay, well that was easy.
You told those men that Iris and I were going to Golden Yokocho, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Cuter.
Renju hired them.
Renju did?
Which means Mr. Okiura is in with Nice.
Nice.
Don't play dumb. I know you're with them.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was just helping Renju.
Did you help number 89 get away?
How much does she know?
Just answer the question.
Yeah, you're not the one asking questions here. I'm asking questions.
Yes, I did.
It's been bothering me. How was number 89 able to escape from Metro so easily? And you were the one being held hostage. If you were helping him the whole time, it all makes sense.
Plus he kicks my butt. About 89's escape.
2 days ago, Renju escaped from the hospital. Renju asked me on the phone to report everything about Shoko's murder case. That's what he wanted.
Why are you following his instructions?
Yesterday, the boss told me that number 89 was coming. Then, Renju asked, "Is there any way we can let number 89 escape?"
Oh, by the way, is there any way we could let an assassin escape? You know, no big deal. How come Aiba didn't know about this? She should be able to trace all the phone calls.
I was conflicted. I thought hard about it, but it was Renju asking. Someone I love.
What? Like, you love Renju, or you, like, love Renju?
And he sounded like he was on death's doorstep. He was begging for help.
Okay, someone I love is on death's doorstep. Let's let him help an assassin escape. Hello?
I couldn't say no. With my intelligence, I was quickly able to come up with a plan. You know what the results were. The escape happened exactly how I described earlier, though I wasn't being threatened with a gun.
You were acting, huh? Just pretending to be his hostage.
Yes,
Did number 89 know about the plan?
of course. We discussed it when we were alone in the interrogation room. Naturally, he agreed. I imagine he would have taken any possibility of escape. Even if we failed, he was already serving a life sentence.
I still hate how the word life sentence doesn't actually mean life sentence. It's so misleading sounding.
I may not look it, but I have connections high up at HQ. Friends from my college days. I asked one of them to call up the boss.
So when she got there, what did they do? Like, nice to see you, yes.
Is it true that you were the one who gave Renju his watch?
So you gave him that watch, so he really likes that watch because you two are in love? Is that true? Well, the look of terror on his face.
Yes, that's true.
There's no need to ask anything else. Why did Peter help Renju? His last answer was all I need to hear. Okay.
I don't know.
I mean, at least we're getting closer to solving something, so I'm happy about this.
It's true. Please, believe me. Renju said that he needed him. That's all I know.
Well, where's Renju now?
I see. So where is Renju?
Even if I knew, why would I tell you?
Is I gonna shoot you full of holes?
Because you don't want more holes in your body than you already have.
Yeah.
You can't.
Why not?
Date, I didn't tell you all this because you were threatening me.
Oh, I don't like that look on your face. You've got an evil plan.
I genuinely wanted you to know. To understand.
Oh, I thought he was about to say, like, I'm just playing along because look behind you! And then we'll be attacked by goons again. But no.
The truth, Date.
What are you talking about?
There's a variable you haven't considered. I made Aiba.
And?
You don't get it?
Date, his hands!
Oh no, is he gonna make her explode? Oh, okay. Well, we solved something at least. I mean, things are kicking up. I'm happy with that. Getting close to the end, I'm happy with that. Honestly, take Iris. I don't care.
Damn it, Pewter!
Date, calm down or it will compromise your ability to drive. If you crash, you will not be able to save Iris.
Where is she?
I don't know.
Oh, let's use Moma's GPS thing.
So then where the hell am I going?
Where are we going?
How would I know that? You acted on your own.
What about her phone's GPS?
I tried. It's been turned off.
Then...
It's just an extra precaution. Put it somewhere they won't find it.
Thanks, Moma. You came in handy. You should have given us a gun, though.
I'll call Moma now.
On it.
If Iris had a gun, you know.
Hey, Date, what's up?
Sorry, but the girl that you told me to protect, yeah, she got kidnapped.
Tessa got kidnapped? Date, you bastard!
I know. Yell at me later. Right now, I need you to tell me where she is.
God damn it!
After a short pause, Moma yelled out.
Goto! Ariake! Harbor Warehouse District!
What?
That's where the cold storage warehouse is.
That's where I saw Iris's dead body.
Hey, are you listening, asshole?
I've got it, thanks.
I'm on my way there too.
Yeah, bring all your goons. Make sure they're all armed. So then why did Pewter give me all that information? He said he wanted me to know the truth or something like that. But then he shocked me. Oh, it's the CSGO NPCs. This looks like a stealth section in a game. I hope they don't change up the gameplay on me and make me do something like that. Oh, there's a lot of you. Okay. Game. Cutscene. Oh, I'm in control now? Something. Why does it just say something?
Those are the guys who attacked us at Golden Yokocho.
The mercenaries.
How many?
I detect more than we can see. They are positioned all over the area, surrounding the warehouse.
Okay, there's something turned into armed
Each
men.
of them carries an assault rifle. Getting through will not be an easy task.
Looks that way.
Oh wait, no, it was still highlighted. Wait. There's 10 enemies on high alert all around the storage. Okay. Why does everything say something? Something.
There are portable barricades set up in 2 areas in front of the warehouse.
Portable?
They can be moved and erected easily.
Portable barricades in 2 spots around the warehouse. Can't examine the oil drum. Okay, why is this also highlighted? It's showing me the same guy though. Just because I didn't click on that specific one. Wait, why are you still green? I don't understand, game. Why don't you let me look at the oil drum? Why can't I look at this? Crane thing. Oh, because I didn't look, that's why. I zoomed in, but apparently that doesn't count as looking as well. Okay. There's nothing on the floor. Warehouse itself? Why can't I examine this? What am I supposed to do? This game's not very good at these sections. Like the sections that you would think would be the easiest ones to program and write. The game's not very good at these. Maybe I have to zoom in on these again. Okay. Well, nothing here. Hello? 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 Nothing's highlighted green. Wait, what's the auto button for? Is that just to make... You can't see it, it's behind my head. It says R1 for auto. Oh, it did nothing. I'm assuming that just makes the text auto scroll. I thought maybe it'd give me a hint or something. I can't do anything with this crane though. I can't move locations either. What am I supposed to do? They'll tell me it's super obvious and looking me in the face, but I feel like it's not. Is it something in the sky? Like lightning? Like there's nothing. See, it really sucks too, because like the plot was kind of getting interesting, and now it's being broken up by nothing. Is there anything on this building here? Barricade. There's so many things in the environment that look like they should be targetable. Oh, something. Okay, what is this? Jeez, that was hard to see. Oh, it's just a car. I don't think this is gonna help me though. It's too dark, I can't see that far. Okay. Zoom.
There's a black van parked at the end of the harbor.
Anyone inside?
There are two ways to find out. Walk over, knock on the window, and open the door. Or you can use the X-ray mode.
Oh, she's in there. I thought she'd be in the warehouse.
It's Iris.
Damn it. Is she okay?
Unknown, but at least we know she's alive. The issue now is reaching her.
Okay, now...
All right, let's
Hey,
do this.
Moma. Yeah.
Hold on.
Guns
Are you
blazing.
tense? They're gonna blow your brains out.
They got guns?
Yeah, you think?
Yeah, and not just one or two. They all have assault rifles, and they're everywhere.
You can tell? Even in the dark?
Have you forgotten that I found out what was inside your safe? I have superpowers. I can see in the dark, and I have X-ray vision.
Yeah, you have superpowers, but you can't prevent people from getting kidnapped, apparently.
Oh, shit, you were serious?
Nodded, then told him about the rest. That Iris was in the van at the end of the harbor, and that there are 2 portable barricades on the way there. After I laid it out, I stared into his eyes.
We need a plan. Can you help me?
Yeah, sure I can. But I need to ask you a few
I would
things
have thought that
first.
MOBA would be one of my best allies, considering that he looks quite like a generic NPC. Oh, I'm in control again. I'm like, I was waiting for him. See, it's like... Wait, I like how... Why are these numbered? Is it telling me what order to do them in? Why is it giving me this now? Like, the game will just go, like, as if the conversation's going and you're, like, waiting for it to continue, and then it just stops.
The jackoff who took Tessa. Pewter, right? What's his deal?
I think Renju asked him to do all of this.
Renju?
Told Moma about Renju and Pewter's relationship.
Oh, that's right. Renju was looking for Tessa.
Not only that, in a parallel world, I found Iris's body at an Okiura fishery.
Let's not bring up the
warehouse.
parallel world, you're just gonna confuse him more.
I've got a bad feeling about this. So these bad guys, why did they take Tessa?
I just
Van's
told
at
you.
the end of the row. Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse is right there. We must be planning on taking her inside. Right now, they're probably getting it ready. They've got lookouts waiting outside.
So then, So Sejima didn't have anything to do with this.
Tessa's in the van down there, right?
Yeah.
In that case, why don't we go around the back?
Unfortunately, that is impossible. The warehouses are flush with the water. The only path to the van is down the front.
Relay that information to Moma.
Shit. Guess it won't be that easy.
Moma has a hunting rifle.
Moma, that's not a toy, is it?
No fucking way. This is the real deal, baby.
And do you have a permit for that? I am a cop, you know.
Oh, come on. Don't throw the book at me now, Date.
Yeah, I'm such a good cop. I've been doing such a good job this entire time.
That appears to be a military-grade all-terrain vehicle.
How'd you get that?
Moma, that vehicle.
That's one of ours. I got it from the army. It's bulletproof, even the windows.
I thought you were trying to run a non-violent gang.
Well, that's exactly why. We got rid of our offense, so we needed a little defense.
I suppose that makes sense, in a way.
Okay, what else am I supposed to examine? It's over here. Am I supposed to talk to Mobu again? Okay.
So, what's the plan?
Well,
Drive in there, guns blazing. While I was coming up with the plan, a car emerged from the darkness. Oh. No, you two! This is dangerous.
Izuki, Ota, what are you doing here?
How'd you
What
find
do you
us?
mean?
You contacted us.
What?
I sent an IL message to both
Oh,
of them.
thanks, Aiba. Getting my 12-year-old roommate involved into this.
Why?
And the coward that runs away at the sight of a body.
Date, if something happens to Tessa, let me
Just
know,
because you
okay?
said that doesn't mean I should contact you.
I'll save you no matter what, Iris.
Promise me.
I promise.
That was a white lie.
A promise is an inviolable protocol. It must be followed.
Do you know what a white lie is?
Yeah, come on, Aiba.
No, I am an AI.
You always pull out that excuse when it's convenient.
Besides, Mizuki can be very helpful.
Yeah, she can bench press so much weight.
And Ota?
Perhaps he can be used as a shield.
Oh, good idea.
And that's cruel, even for me.
Moma's just like,
Date, who are the kids?
Don't call me a kid.
Who's the old man?
I sighed and shook my head and made introductions quickly. Yeah, this guy's the leader of a Yakuza.
Sixth grade roommate and a NEET who's trying to get his light novel published?
Yeah, exactly. These two are not useful.
What good are they?
You don't look very useful yourself, old man.
He's holding a gun, okay, at least.
Yeah, you're all short and scrawny.
Shut up!
You can't
I'm not
call him short.
The Earth is just big.
Oda, you can't call him short. You're shorter.
Argument is fallacious.
And you're short too!
Yeah.
No way. This isn't even my final form. All my joints are folded up. I can get 3 times bigger than this.
That's kind of disturbing, Oda.
Liar!
This went on for a bit. I finally got fed up and shouted at them. Yeah.
Listen up, you idiots.
Yeah, idiots.
You're here because you're all ACET fans.
Yeah, a bunch of Idol fans. Let's band together. We're unstoppable.
Water.
Wet, sweat, ASAP!
Oh my god, no, don't do this now.
Fears.
Upset. Regret. ASAP.
Oh, you guys are so cringy.
Gambling!
Roulette, bed, ACED.
Jeez. Moma,
Yes!
Moma, where are all your goons? I told you to bring all your Yakuza friends. They would have been so useful.
Alright, let's work together and get our Tessa back!
Yeah!
This is our time to unite. Let's show them what we're made of.
Yeah!
Moma looks
Shoulder to shoulder. Heart to heart, we stand! Show no mercy, for you shall receive none!
Moma looks so unhinged. He's just like shaking his head, holding his gun. He's got like the head pointed at Mizuki too.
They've already become good friends. Iris has extraordinary power.
Good. It's working.
I explained the situation to Mizuki and Oda.
Here's the plan. Ota, can you drive that vehicle? It's bulletproof, so don't worry. They can't shoot you.
Yes, sir!
Moma, I need your trigger finger.
I need your trigger
Get on the back with me and shoot any gunman you can see.
You got it!
And Mizuki, you're our secret weapon. If it all goes south, we're gonna need your powers.
Yeah, if we all go south, I need you to bench press everyone.
Leave it to me.
Hey, Dante!
Powers.
What are you gonna have her do?
She might not look it. She's something else. They won't take her down without a fight.
Like, we had like a slight clue about her being strong from that weird random bench press scene, but the fact that no one has alluded to it or even talked about it or even made a joke about it. Like, I've played games before where you have like seemingly scrawny looking girls and they're actually like extremely powerful and like whatever, and it's supposed to be like a big shock the first time, and then after that it's usually played off as a joke, but it almost feels like it's coming completely out of left field here.
You sure about this?
Yup. You should worry more about yourself, Moma.
Oh jeez, Mizuki.
So, now you know your jobs.
Like, if it was like Katekyo Hitman Reborn, why everyone's kind of normal, but they have like weird quirks and personalities that come in useful in a fight towards the end of like the first arc, like that, I actually liked that, but because this game hasn't really established that, it just feels really weird.
This is how we get through. I'm sure I don't need to tell you, but our objective is to reach the end of the harbor. We need to rescue Iris from that van and then get the hell out of here. Any questions?
All right, let's do this.
Yeah, let's lock and load!
We're coming for you, Tessa!
On 3. 1, 2, 3, go!
Go!
Moma, you look so unhinged. So Operation Iris Rescue began. Like, the truck may be bulletproof, but the cargo area in the back is not. We're sitting
All right,
ducks.
Let's do this.
Seriously though, Moma, where's all your henchmen? Is this game actually about to get really violent? They've been holding back on the gun violence. Even though there was a dead body in the very first scene of the game, so I guess the point's moot.
Damn, there's too many of them.
They suck at shooting.
Don't think my rifle can handle this many.
You should have brought more guns.
I have to think of
This
something.
is a horrible plan. Don't tell me that Mizuki's bulletproof or something. See, I told you we should have examined the oil drums. Those conveniently placed red oil drums. Oh right, you're gonna make me do the shooting QuickTime events. Don't tell me there's porno mags stashed in those oil drums too. Or in that giant
Date, I
crate
have a plan.
hanging in the air.
Is it a good plan?
Just listen. You still have that pornographic magazine.
Wait, are
right?
you kidding me? Why?
Don't act innocent. Last night you went back to Golden Yokocho. You found one of those magazines and hid it in your clothes. How did you
Seriously?
know? On your left eye, Date. Of course I would know.
Seriously, Date, you perv.
In any case, throw it at the drum.
No.
Why not?
Yeah, lure them to the drum using the porno mag.
This is a collector's item. It's SSR.
Oh jeez, it's SSR rank, guys.
I can't just throw it away.
You only have like a 3 or 6% chance of getting it depending on the day.
So what is more important to you, Iris or arrows?
Iris or arrows. Wait, so you're telling me the vending machine vends out magazines randomly like a gacha system? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Arrow. Iris.
Good. Hurry, they're closing in.
Wait, can't we?
How can you throw the magazine that far though? That seems pretty far. In this world of Somnium Files, porno mags should be something that a police officer carries all the time, considering how useful they are, apparently. Oh wait, you didn't tell me that I was about to do this? Come on. Don't just throw a QuickTime event at me.
Take this!
Jesus voice.
What? Could it be? The legendary?
A legendary?
Oh, this is amazing. No one back home will believe me.
Oh my gosh. Hey, shoot already! They're standing right there. Shoot the drum. Why is it taking so long for this to happen? You see,
Date, now! Shoot the
this
drum!
action sequence would have so much more impact if everything happened like wham, bam, kablam, but it's like they keep pausing. Oh jeez, Date.
Now's no time for crying! The drum contains flammable liquids! Do you
Yeah,
understand?
let's just roast them all.
Fine, I got it.
It gave me so much time to do this too, but it's so annoying because it keeps drifting. Goodbye. Oh, his head is right there. Oh my god.
Ota!
On it.
This action scene doesn't even look that intense because we're driving so slow. We got any more magazines? Apparently they're super effective.
There's still more of them.
And no more oil drums to blow up.
I'm at my limit here.
Wait,
What are you gonna do, Mizuki? I want you to transform Super Saiyan and just go mow down all the enemies.
Aiba, any ideas?
Let
See,
me
again, why didn't you let me examine that earlier? Okay, I can obviously tell what I'm supposed to do. I don't need this. I mean, this is a cool, fancy sequence of animations, but really, I don't need to, like... I don't need all this, like, fancy calculations. I should just be like, hey, look, a crate. Shoot it.
Dante,
Bam.
Last night, you picked up something else, didn't
Don't
you?
tell me you picked up the panties or the bra.
I told you, don't act innocent!
Okay, why weren't these things collected by the police after they cleaned up the incident, though? We came an entire day later.
I'm talking about the panties and bra you shot down in Golden Yoko.
Why did you go back and take that with you,
It is
Date?
evidence!
Enough with your pathetic excuses.
Why didn't the police scene take it away? Come on.
Just aim under the container.
There's so much weirdness going on here.
Damn it, Date!
I was gonna give this to Reika as a gift.
Ew.
Someone else's underwear?
Yeah.
And underwear are best when aged.
Ew,
It's a
Date.
saying in France.
You're so gross.
Is not true.
Oh, Date.
Dante, what are you doing?
I hope you're not this perverted in the normal route of the game, but I feel like you are.
Iris is in trouble.
This feels like a really bad, like, anime. Like a fan servicey anime that a lot of, like, diehard simps like, but it's not actually very good at all.
Okay. I just gotta throw it.
Again,
right?
I know it's, like, done for humor purposes, but one, perverted humor like this is kind of weird and, like, it's kind of outdated, even for 2019. And secondly, if you're gonna make weird jokes and make it funny, like, I think, again, like, the difference between the baseline humor and logic of the game and then the joke humor, they should either be very far apart to give you, like to obviously know when they're joking, or they should be very close together so that it's very natural to return back from the joke to seriousness. But it's just, this game has such a weird difference between the baseline and the humor. It's so weird. It's making me embarrassed to play it. You were just carrying that with you? Oh, quick time.
Goodbye!
What the hell?
I'm told this is
This must be a gift from
the
heaven.
weird route and it's cringy,
So
and once it's
wet.
over,
As wet
everything
as it
gets better,
gets.
but
So
man.
dirty.
Oh, you guys are so gross.
Shameless. Absolutely
I do not feel bad
shameless.
about crushing you under that crate. Hey, just shoot already, Date. I don't need to stare and then wait for Aiba to tell me to do it. Just do it. Enemies gathering around
That went
underwear.
well. Now, if we can cause that container above them to fall.
Plus the fact that they didn't even show us that Date was taking these items off the ground, it's just like, by the way, this happened off screen.
I see it. I can shoot the cable.
Can you make the shot?
Yeah.
Just let me
Then
do it.
let's go.
The gun transforming is kind of neat though. It's like an old-looking rifle or old-looking pistol, but it turns into something really futuristic. Kind of neat, but overshadowed by how not good everything else is. Oh, I almost lost that at the last second. What happens if I fail that anyways? Do I just get to redo it, or...?
Oh shit, move!
What? I didn't even actually crush them? Come on.
Let's go.
Roger.
Yeah, I'm doing all the work here, Moma. Come on, pick up the pace. The music's all intense and we're driving so slowly and nothing's happening. An action scene like this should be fast-paced and like intense. But it's not, it's so slow.
The last one. Once we get through here, then...
What's the plan?
Use Mizuki. Make her go Super Saiyan.
Fine then. My
Okay,
turn.
I'm kind of looking forward to this.
Wait! Mizuki!
Does she have a pipe? Oh my gosh.
Oh, that idiot!
What? Come on, just show her beating everyone up. Come on.
Date, Mizuki can't do this alone.
I know.
It would have been cool if, like, when she jumped down, when she was running, she ran so fast she turned into like a blur, and it was really anime and over the top, and she went like zing 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 and bashed everyone, and they like went flying off the screen. See, like, that would be a good use of humor, because they would have like very high ceiling of humor and then like baseline of the story, and the difference is so great that I know that I'm not supposed to really take it seriously. That would be good.
Moma, cover me.
Hey, wait up!
Okay, what are we gonna do? Quick time events? Oh, I'm supposed to mash it. Ah! Don't just throw quick time events at me like that. At least warn me. Tell me that it's coming. Okay, you were standing right in front of them. You should have gotten shot point blank. There's no way you would not get shot by that. See, like, if they did everything like this and made it super cartoony, but they're not. They're still showing them shooting. They're still showing her not dodging.
Seriously?
I mean, way to go, Mizuki, though. I like you, but I think they could have.
Don't test me,
I think they could have done this scene better. No one's even actually getting shot. Oh, hi, Oda.
Mizuki!
Like, there's no way you would not get shot. Okay, thanks, Moma. Okay, why are we pausing? Well, okay. See, again, I think that if you amped this up and made it more cartoony, I would actually
Thank
accept
you.
it more, but because they kind of held back, it just looked really awkward. I hope I'm not alone in thinking this. Again, not to rag on the game.
My goddess, your chariot has
Oh,
arrived.
that's so cringy.
Date!
Where's Pewter, anyways? Shouldn't I pop Aiba out of my eye socket so he doesn't do the same thing to me? Jeez, Oda, come on! Where was that driving
Ota,
earlier?
Mission complete.
All right, got
It
it.
almost ran us over. You went all like deja vu on us. Oh, hi, Pewter. You don't seem displeased at all. The erotic legend of Atlantis. I feel embarrassed to have that achievement. That was embarrassing. After that, we split up and booked it. Momo got behind the wheel of his vehicle, Oda took the van, I got into my own car. Mizuki went with Oda and Iris came with me. We drove off as fast as we could in different directions. The rain poured down endlessly. The neon lights of the city blurred faintly through the fine drops of rain. Are we getting close to the end of this route?
Date, Moma and Mizuki contacted us. They're all safe.
Good.
Why didn't Moma bring more of his dudes? I mean, yeah, he didn't want them to know he's an Iris fan, but... Yeah, Iris, you gonna say anything? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm a lot better, actually. Sorry, by the way, for everything.
During our escape, Iris got motion sickness. I decided to pull over at Akume's shrine so she could rest. How convenient.
Oh, and thank you. I never thanked you for saving me.
Well, you're
You should
welcome.
be thanking those three. Some bodyguard I am.
Yeah, you kind of sucked, Ate.
I put you in danger.
That's not true. If it wasn't for you, I would have... Anyway, there's nothing else to say, but thank you.
Did Pewter say anything?
Nothing in particular. I didn't talk to him at all in the car.
What about the group of gangsters?
They were all speaking different languages, so I didn't understand anything.
Looking at the iris again?
Oh, yeah. I can't see it well in the rain.
You must really like that flower.
Of course, we share the same name.
Iris, the rainbow goddess.
Yeah, that's what Uncle taught me.
The uncle again.
Perhaps it is not the flower itself that Iris likes.
This music's nice, though, I'll admit. The music in this game is really
Do you
good.
think the Fruit of Immortality really exists?
Legend about the shrine?
Yeah,
I told you yesterday, I don't believe in that stuff.
I see.
But you do believe in parallel worlds and secret societies.
Because I experienced that in Iris' Somnium.
Yeah, I experienced them in someone else's dream, so I must believe them. Naturally.
This could be a negative side effect of the sync. It is possible that you've been emotionally compromised by Iris's morbid inner consciousness.
Yes, I agree.
Emotionally.
Well, there is no point in discussing this now.
So apparently the other route I could have taken in her Somnium is if I crafted an item other than the one that she asked for, and then given it to her. That's the route. What about Uncle?
I used to love Uncle. Not like romantically. I was 12 at the time, and Uncle was already in a relationship.
I don't think you need to specify that you didn't like your uncle in a romantic type of way.
You mean with your mom?
Oh, you knew about that?
I've heard a lot. Like the Okonomiyaki incident?
Yeah, the picture I drew.
Right.
We were always like that. We always acted silly and played around and stuff. I remember that in 6th grade, Uncle and I used to play hand games. Like bratty cakes. It's like patty cakes mixed with rock, paper, scissors. Ratty cake, baker's
Do I really need to know all about all this? Come on.
Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Pat it, poke it, fill it with fruit. Put it in the oven. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I win! Yay!
All right.
I don't know. I only called him Uncle.
You never learned his name?
Mama called him Falco.
Oh, there's the connection. There we go. Excuse me?
Falco.
Isn't it a funny name? Sort of weird for a Japanese
Yeah,
name.
he must really like Star Fox, you know?
Oh, maybe he wasn't Japanese. I never found out where he was from.
Yeah, he's from prison. That's where he's from.
Before he met me, he committed some terrible crime.
It appears that Hitomi and the assassin number 89 were dating.
What?
Now you have to take the penalty.
So why is he working with Renju, who wants to capture or kill
Up, side to side.
Iris?
Up, down, pinch.
He's like, bruh. Man, I'm an assassin, and this is yet the hardest thing I've ever done is play patty cakes with this little girl.
And number 89 is with Renju now. What the hell is going on here?
I feel like this is something we should tell Iris, but
I didn't keep my promise.
Promise?
Did you forget? I told you that I would tell you who my late night visitor was if you went on a date with
yeah,
me.
geez, it's been so long, I totally forgot about that.
Oh, right.
I just gave up on you telling me because you never did.
And we went on a date.
You were supposed to tell me at the end of the day.
Guess I'll tell you now. Sunday at 2 a.m. I was visited by...
You could just tell us already.
Renju Okiura.
Oh.
What?
Wait, but he wanted What? He was after you, so wouldn't he... What?
He seemed really sick. Probably because of his injury.
You know, like, I know when games have, like, they want to hide plot points from you to keep it interesting, and then reveal them at certain times. And I like it when games find a way to make it feel very natural, like characters having specific reasons that they can't tell you things, or you needing to find a certain piece of evidence and figuring it out. But I think it's such an easy way out when games do it, like, when characters just consistently say, I don't want to tell you now, I'll tell you later, I don't want to tell you now, I'll tell you later, I don't want to tell you now, I'll tell you later. Or the other trope is when every time someone tries to tell you something, they get cut off by something else. But then it happens not just once, but like a million times. Like, you can get away with doing, like, with being cut off here and there, or characters refusing to tell you things. But then, like, this game plays it up so much, and it just gets really frustrating because it doesn't really give you much of a reason, especially with Iris. She has so many things where she's like, well, I don't want to tell you now, I'll tell you later. I don't want to tell you now, I'll tell you later. And it's just a cheap way to kind of hide these plot points without making it... I don't know, it feels like they could have done a better job.
At the time, I had no idea what had happened to him.
And most of the time I'm saying this because I know what his writing style is capable of after Zero Escape, so that's why my expectations were so much higher.
He was sweating buckets, and he came up to me with this begging look in his eyes. He said, come with me. He seemed really desperate. I couldn't say no, so I got into his rental car. We went somewhere, I don't know where, some deserted building. Mr. Okiura got out of the car, then grabbed my hand. He tried to pull me inside. I got scared. I pulled my hand away and ran.
So, in the parallel world, she wasn't able to pull her hand away and get away, right? That's what I'm trying to get from this? Yeah, that's pretty important to be telling me, you know?
Mr. Okiura has done so much for me.
Okay, if he's done so much for you, but then you were obviously scared, that must mean that what he was doing was wrong and that you feel bad about it. It's more reason that you should have told me.
He took care of me as a kid. He helped me at Lemniscate. I wanted to trust him. No matter what happens, I can't think of him as a bad person.
You can't think of him as a bad person, yet you knew that something bad was going on, so you ran away from him. That doesn't make sense either.
I mean, he never did anything bad to me.
Not in this world, I guess.
He came to my house at 2 in the morning and tried to take me to an abandoned building, but...
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
You never know. Maybe he wanted to show me some flowers, or something that he found.
Yeah, just the way you're saying that tells me that you don't believe what you're saying either.
Or it was like a prank.
A prank.
He was filming for the internet, or something. And that's what I thought at the time.
Yeah, he was injured. You knew he could escape from the hospital. Yeah, it was just a prank he was doing at 2 a.m.
What I kept telling myself. But after hearing everything you've told me, I can't see Mr. Okiura the same way.
Okay, and then consider this. This whole time you've been telling me that you've known about Nice. And then to suddenly pull this out, I mean, it's pretty obvious to make the connection. Again, it feels like the story, it's like, there's the murder mystery part, and then there's the thing with Nice. And in this route, they're trying to combine the two together, but they're not meshing, so it feels like we're just switching from one to the other constantly. It doesn't feel consistent.
Maybe he's a part of Nice. Maybe he's trying to... Well, I didn't go home. I thought he might come back. I just walked around and went into a bunch of stores, restaurants, coffee shops, net cafes. I was afraid that he would try to call me, so I turned off my phone too. And then at night, around 7 I think, I turned on my phone and got a Nile message from Mizuki. I wanted to stay at your place. I met up with her and took her home. I thought having her around would comfort me. I don't know.
Iris, I need you to tell me one thing. Where did Renju take you? Where did he take you exactly?
It's been closed for 8 years. The chemical plant in the Kawasaki district.
Okay, good. At least she actually knows where it was.
I don't know. I haven't seen him or spoken to him since.
Okay. Things are... I want to say getting more interesting, but at the same time, not. At least it's actually giving me stuff to do. And it feels like the plot is proceeding.
Is this the place?
Yes.
Where did Renju try to take you?
That door in the back.
Jeez, you should have told me this earlier. We could have uncovered so many more clues earlier and saved us so much time, Iris. You're such a pain. Oh. Cuter did tell us about this. Why did he tell us about this, though, if he was working with Renju? So Renju wanted to sync with Iris? Go into her like, her Forgecraft world?
A sync machine, though it appears to be slightly different than the one in Abyss.
Could this be the prototype Kiro was talking about?
Like, why would Pewter give us that information?
The Chiba Police Department was working on a prototype, but it was stolen 6 years ago.
But what is it doing here? Hey, Iris, are you okay? Iris, stay with me!
Date, Iris's vital signs are going critical.
What? Why?
Unknown, but I believe the issue is with her brain.
The brain?
Well, how convenient. We're gonna have to sync with
Part of
her.
her brain is experiencing massive failure. If this continues...
Let's get her to a hospital.
Impossible. You do not have enough time. I estimate that Iris's brain can last only 10 to 15 more minutes before the damage is irreparable.
How do you know that?
Came out of nowhere.
Scanned and analyzed her thoroughly.
How do you suddenly, even scanning her, you wouldn't know that?
Symptoms indicate that she will die within minutes.
What?
Well, how convenient. The syncs only last 6 minutes.
Sync.
What?
I'll use the sync machine here to go inside her brain.
That will not cure her condition.
I'm not trying to cure her. 2 days ago, I saw her dead body. After that, we went into Sosujima's brain.
I still don't know how we got permission for that.
And in his Somnium, I saved Iris. Somehow, I saved Iris in the real world, too.
These are quite leaps of
Maybe we're in
logic.
a parallel world or something.
If I do the same thing again...
You think you can save her?
Yes. Iva, please, help me.
Is that an order?
Yes.
Then I suppose I have no choice. My mission is to support you.
I hope this world isn't all Minecrafty like the last one. I kind of want just a
All right.
normal
We don't
Somnium
have a lot
again.
of time. Let's get moving.
Date, this device is a prototype. It is not identical to the one at Abyss.
Yeah,
You
it's red.
said that already, so what?
I do not know how to reset it. There must be a manual of some kind. We need to find that before we begin.
Oh, seriously? Even if we found it, would you be able to, like, go through it quick enough?
This is the console that controls the sync
If it was a
machine.
paper copy?
So if we use this...
The machine can be activated, but we need the manual first.
Is it one of these books? Can't even examine them. Oops. No, stop clicking. Chemical bottle. Okay, why is that examinable?
Date, is that thing on the shelf?
Found it!
How are you gonna read that so quickly, though?
I don't believe it.
Just do it! Wait. You did like poke her eyeball to do it? Or do we have to pull out one of her eyeballs?
Date, are you
And
ready?
then maybe that has something to do with the murder mysteries?
Yeah, let's go.
So then when she comes out of this, she's gonna be missing an eye or something? See, I know this is supposed to be like a big urgent event, but I don't really feel a sense of urgency just because it happens so out of the blue. Besides, technically, and I know this is from Zero Escape, if I jump into a parallel world where she is alive, technically that doesn't save her.
Again?
Technically that just moved me into another world, so the Iris of this particular world is still gonna die. In other words, it's kind of cowardly. It just feels like I'm just abandoning this Iris so I can live in a world where I still have Iris and can pretend that she made it. That was a dilemma in Zero Time Dilemma, which I thought was a really good one that they posed, but I feel like this game's just gonna skim over it and not mention it at all.
This looks kind of like the other time I synced with Iris, but there's a different atmosphere now. By the way, what happened to your usual appearance?
I decided to hold back this time. This is no time to be playing around. Putting that aside, you want to help Iris, correct? Then we need to hurry.
So what do we need to do?
Care to ask the owner of this world?
She's lost consciousness, even in her own somnium.
That proves how critical her condition is. Whoa!
Well, how convenient that one other mythological story she told us has a direct connection to what's
What was
going on.
that?
I do not know, but it appears as though we have no choice but to believe those words.
The fruit of immortality, huh? But I don't see any fruit.
We need to do something about this beam of light first.
I've seen that monument before. But back then...
Somnium scan! Activate!
Jeez, look at those. Hurts my eyes. Minecraft isn't supposed to hurt your eyes like this. Jeez. I can barely tell. Save her, you'll need to give her the fruit of immortality. Iris, egg-shaped monument, Chozuya, Iris unguicularis. I feel like that's a safe place to start. I do like the cute Minecraft Aiba though.
I saw this iris during the previous sync.
Like, I think, like, if I investigate, I can get a timey out of it. That's the advantage.
The beam of light is passing through.
If there was a monument on this pedestal, it would hit the iris beam just right.
You're right. It doesn't seem like we can do anything else here.
Yeah. Bring the monument over and we can put it into the iris beam.
Excuse me, could you stop calling it the iris beam?
What else do you want me to call this light beam?
That! Light beam is fine. An egg-shaped monument.
Looks more like a sugar cube to me.
Cute.
I see. Putting this here cuts off the light.
I feel like I've seen this in a movie.
Don't you mean you've seen this in Iris's Somnium?
Just put it down. Huh? Didn't expect that.
No, this is... I see.
Did you figure something out?
It's a star.
This might turn into a pentagram.
Oh, I get it. That means...
We're summoning Satan.
Yes, that leaves this remaining.
Okay, so we should go to the Chozuya. There aren't any more monuments I can move around.
A Chozuya.
Stick your hand at... Well, let's investigate. Investigating seems like a good idea. It seems like it doesn't actually do anything, but it gives you timies. I guess I'll use this. Wait, no. Wait, oh, this timing just sets the time to 10. It doesn't subtract 10. How do I unselect timey, though? I don't want to use these.
A Chozuya.
Once I select one, it doesn't let me unselect. Hello? Oh, hi. Who are you? What? Hello? Hello? Okay, bye. Okay.
It's this man!
You know him?
Yes. He is a mysterious figure that has appeared in numerous unrelated
Oh, this is the guy that
people's
Oda was
dreams.
talking about.
In other words, an urban legend of sorts.
He's not wearing construction clothes. How do you know it's him?
You know a lot about him.
There are many theories. Some believe that he is made up, a conspiracy, or a part of some kind of experiment. Another theory is that an actual person dove into other people's dreams. If you're interested, I can tell you more.
Okay, do I want to stick my hand in
A
then?
Chozuya.
Okay, let's set the time to 7. To 10.
Let me see. There's something here.
Oh! Okay.
A monument. If you place it against the light, it will complete the pentagram.
Do it. What?
Hello? Oh, it's a UFO, of course. Oh, you. The bosses from the last area.
They have appeared before. It may symbolize Iris's insecurities.
Ah! Now what?
We have to deal with them before we find the fruit of immortality.
Well, what do you want me to do?
They don't want us to complete the pentagram.
Is that why they attacked the Chozuya and Irises?
But this pedestal has not been attacked. They cannot attack it for some reason.
You think so?
What other explanation could there be? As long as there is even a slight possibility, we must try.
Right.
Thinking about what worked previously, we need to make a pentagram, but the attack has scrambled everything. We do not have time for trial and error. Think carefully.
Hey, but I thought time only moves when I move. They shouldn't be able to shoot. Okay, so what do you want me to do?
A pedestal with nothing on top of it.
See, like... Okay, never mind. I'll explain it later. I was going to explain why I didn't understand the timies earlier, but...
If we had a monument, we could place it here.
This one's yellow.
An egg-shaped monument. Understood. Where would you like me to place it?
Ah!
A pedestal with nothing on...
I'll just keep using my best timies.
Upsy daisy!
What does that mean?
I was merely trying to lighten the mood.
I appreciate the thought.
Oh. Okay.
Well, what did that do?
A pedestal with a mon...
I already investigated. Oh, so all the egg-shaped things are just color-coded. Why are there pedestals over there? Do I need to make a bigger... Oh, I need to make a bigger pentagram. So I'm not making the same pentagram, I'm making an upside-down one. Okay, well, I should guard dog. Wait, there's only one more egg-shaped monument, though. Okay, I'll just go for that.
An egg-shaped monument. Understood. Where would you like me to place it?
Let's place it... Oh, wait, no, that pedestal already has a blue. This one?
Pedestal with nothing. Understood.
Oh, well, that didn't work.
Huh?
It went through.
It doesn't seem like we can put...
Hey, welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming by. Oh, jeez. Ah! Okay, well, this one's blue, but it already has something on it.
A pedestal with a
Take monument. Investigate.
A monument is already placed on it. Is that all right?
You're right. We should...
Leave it, okay. Where's the Okay. Arch. Shrine door. Pedestal yellow. Okay, pedestal blue A. Pedestal blue. Oh no, B. Where's B? Oh no, that's the one that it didn't work on though. Right? That's the one that it went through. Oh no, there's another blue one. Oh yeah, this one, because this one, yeah, this one completes the upside down triangle. Or the upside down pentagram.
A pedestal with nothing. Understood.
Okay. Where's the next color?
The light!
Oh, so I wasn't making an upside down pentagram? Oh no, I was.
Pentagram is complete.
That is not really a good pentagram, but I'll take it.
What?
Oh, ow.
Why isn't it working? The pentagram is complete.
The placement of the monuments must be incorrect. The lines of the pentagram must form the golden ratio.
Don't tell me I
Do
have
not
to-
call it a true pentagram if the shape is broken.
Don't tell me I have to redo the
At
things I
very
already
least,
did.
The placement needs to be symmetrical.
Okay, I knew that, but you wouldn't let me do
Got
the
it.
next one.
I'll try again.
Okay, I knew that, but... Okay, I need to get rid of... Okay, Iris, why are you over here? Oh, no. That's the UFO. Oh, no, never mind. Okay, I'm looking at the wrong thing. I need to get rid of the UFO. The UFO's in the way. Wait, what's... Iris... Arch... Shrine door... I used up all my timies, too, on those other things. What a waste. I need to get rid of this peach pedestal. It's in the way. Maybe I need to place the yellow block last. Oh no, last time it was connected to this peach one, right? So I need to knock that one over.
A pedestal with a monument on it.
Take this.
Understood. Where would you like me to place it?
Okay, I need this one on... Yeah, I already see it, okay. I'll do this. I need it here.
A pedestal with... Understood.
Okay, so there's something on there. Okay, that one's empty. Yellow is there. Okay, the blue, I need to... Wait, did they knock my blue one away? No, they only knocked the yellow one away. Okay, I think I just need to place the yellow one back, right? Okay, at least this dream world has some form of logic to it. Jeez, I have no time remaining, even though I'm using up all my timies.
Egg-shaped monument.
Wait, no, I want to use a timey on that. Oh, no, no, I'm out of time. 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 I'm out of time.
Dante, we don't have...
No, no, we can't! Iris!
Checkpoint. Wait, actually, do I want to start from the beginning? No, I'll just do it from the checkpoint. I think I'll be okay. Okay, okay, pick up Peach.
A pedestal with a monument.
Set it to 10.
Understood. Where would you like me to place... A pedestal with nothing on... Understood.
Ah!
An egg-shaped Understood. Where would you like me to place it?
Wait, I need to... Wait, no, oh no, this was this one. It was this one.
A pedestal. Understood. An egg-shaped Understood. Where would you like me to place? A pedestal with nothing.
Aha!
See, Daisy.
What does that mean?
I was merely trying.
I appreciate...
Oh,
This should work, right?
the light.
Don't tell me I missed another one. Aha! Get wrecked, you dumb UFO and eyeball.
The pentagram's complete.
What?
What now? Oh. That's not
The
good.
world is...
It's breaking down.
Okay, hello. Hello? Oh, we're not pixely anymore. That's
The
nice.
Shovel Forge world disappeared. I am back to my usual appearance.
What about Iris?
It appears that she is unharmed.
Give the fruit of the Tokijiku no Kaku, for you shall then be blessed with eternal life.
Aiba, the door to the shrine opened. Is that the fruit of immortality?
It appears to be the seed of a citrus fruit of some kind, but we need the actual fruit.
That voice said something about the fruit of immortality. I wasn't expecting it to be literal.
Some believe that the fruit of immortality is a Tachibana orange. The Tachibana orange comes from a variety of evergreen trees. So we are looking for some kind of fruit. Fruits have edible flesh surrounding the
So do we have
seeds.
to plant the seed?
Right, but if we only have the seed...
This is a dream world. If we plant it now, it may grow quickly.
Aiba, you ready to slash and burn?
I see. If we plant it there...
Oh, I don't even have to actually do it. You're gonna do it in the cutscene. Nice.
It sprouted.
This must be a positive sign.
With the ashes as compost, then all we need is...
Oh, cool. Okay. Almost there. Okay, ashes. Chozuya. Well, there's water in the Chozuya, unless it's gone now. Guardian dogs, arch and the bell. Let's check out the Chozuya. There was water in it.
It's a Chozuya.
Oh.
Why is it not
How
broken?
convenient. There's little scoopy things. Big. Let's break out the good timies. Wait, why will the timie not be used? See, that's what I don't understand. This is why I was confused last time, because sometimes I use timies and it says that I can't. And then 66 seconds though. Why is it preventing me? See, this is what I don't understand. Okay, what if I investigate first? Will it let me use the timie?
The Chozuya was destroyed in the Shovel Forge world. The place where the irises were blooming has turned to ash.
Another bug?
That is a possibility.
But why?
Unknown.
That's all? I didn't get anything from that.
It's a Chozuya.
Can I use this? See, why is the timie not being used? Is it because this is like a definitive thing? I don't have 66 seconds though. This is gonna ruin me. I did everything pretty well, like using the timies and stuff, so does that mean I have to redo the entire sync? Like, I don't understand. Okay, well, if this is gonna run me in the ground, I might as well examine other things first. Let's examine the ashes.
This is where the irises were blooming. A plant that looks like it could bear the fruit of immortality is sprouting.
I wonder what we need to make it grow.
Assuming we have plenty of compost with these ashes, we could make a hole for it.
Spread the dirt. Put a post up.
No. I feel as though we're overlooking something important.
Something we need to make the plant grow?
Duh. Okay, again, I don't understand why I can't use the timey on that one though. It's so frustrating. Because it doesn't tell me why. Okay, well, I'm wasting time. I might as well just try it and see what happens. Maybe this is the last step I need.
It's a Chozuya.
And this will unlock both of the mental locks or something, I don't know. Fine.
You do know this is not the Shovel Forge world, correct?
But there's a pickaxe on the ground there.
Pickaxe?
Oh.
You're right. But why? The pickaxe even looks strange.
Maybe Iris left it behind because she wanted you to use it.
Perhaps. I'll use it.
Because I remember in So Somnium, when you had to input the fighting game input into the control panel, it didn't even let you use a timey. And that was the one that took a lot of time.
Whoa!
It's raining.
Well, if it's gonna take time for me to take that orange, it's not gonna work, but if you're just gonna do it in the cutscene, then I have no complaints.
So this is the fruit of immortality.
We need to hand this over to Iris.
Right. Hurry. Wait for me, Iris. I'm coming.
Checkpoint saved. With no time left. Yeah, I'm picking the timey before selecting the object. And it still doesn't... Oh, well, there goes my time. Well, goodbye.
Date, we don't have
Okay,
much
I was
time.
pretty efficient.
We have to go back.
Like, in the last... I've been using timies on every single choice. So if I'm using timies correctly on every single choice, and I still don't have enough time for this, like, that must mean the time must be so tight. Like, just doing the investigations at the beginning maybe cost me too much. Which is a little bit BS. Actually, it's really BS.
No, we can't! Iris! Iris!
Wait, has it been subtracting the original amount this whole time? Really? Okay, let's maybe... I'm pretty sure I've been selecting them. Hey, welcome to the stream. Okay, I'm still being attacked. Okay, let's try this. Okay.
A pedestal with a monument on top of it.
Okay. Select the timey. Reduce my time to 10. Oh. I've been selecting the timies, but it hasn't been pressing X to actually use them. I thought you were just supposed to set it. Oh, no one. Oh, jeez.
Understood. Where would you like me to place it?
So I've been like...
A pedestal.
Somehow I've been actually getting by without actually using them.
A pedestal.
Because like when it shows you the reduced time, I just like, oh, it's reducing it because the number's covered up now by the new number. Thank you for your observation skills, because I was not paying attention. I was just trusting the game to actually be using my timies. I haven't used a single timey in this entire game.
monument.
Use. Pick up.
Understood.
Oh, so that's why it gives me the menu option that says timey won't be used. Proceed, because it's like, hey dude, you're being stupid. You're not using a timey. It's not saying you're prevented from using a timey. It's saying, no, you're actually not using it. Are you stupid?
Where would you like me to place it?
Okay.
A pedestal with no...
Well, I don't have any good timies, but I mean, 5 seconds reduce is still 5 seconds reduce.
Understood.
Okay, let's go. Stop shooting me.
An egg shape.
I want to save my 1/8 timey.
Understood.
Every time I read timey, I think it says Timmy's.
A pedestal.
Being a Canadian
on
who
top of it.
has Tim Hortons.
Upsy daisy.
Let's skip this. Blah 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 blah.
It's a Chozuya.
Okay, so it was saying that I wasn't using my timing. That's why, because I was... Now, okay.
You do know this is not...
Okay. Yeah, I finally figured out how to play this game after 3 days of playing it. So I was just being dumb. Eat this, Iris.
Iris is unconscious.
Yeah, this blatant Minecraft ripoff. Yeah, eat your fruits and vegetables, Iris. Somehow this is gonna save you. Again, game logic. Oh, this is so creepy sounding. Don't show me her voice as a child playing patty cake with her uncle.
Thank you.
Well, let's get out of here. Okay, at least this one doesn't have any branching paths. Is this the last Somnium for this route? I want to get off this wild ride and actually do the left story route. The Eternal Ceremony. I want to get to the actual murder mystery. I don't care about all this love story with Iris. Okay, let me get me out of here. Yeah, let me off Mr. Bones' wild ride. Please. See, and then it just... Sometimes this game, it just jumps ahead to like the next day and doesn't... And then they tell you what happens, but it's like, can I have experienced some of that? Oh, it's 12:16 a.m. So we haven't really moved. It's just past midnight now. Aha, I knew it. We had to take out her eye. I knew it.
Oh, good. You're awake.
So all the people that have been killed, well, Shoko and then Iris in the other world, their eyes have been removed because they need to use the prototype Abyss machine. Is that right?
Tate,
Hi, Iris. Nice to see you. Ha 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 ha.
Thank you for everything you've done for me.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'm gonna die.
No, I just spent so much time trying to save you. You better not die.
No. Don't talk crazy. I synced with you to save you. This has to be the timeline where you live.
I don't want to die yet. I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
Now it's gonna look like I'm the murderer because I took out her eyeball.
I met you. I wanted to spend more time with you.
We've only known each other for like 6 days.
I wanted to go places.
I'll take you. I'll take you wherever you want. I'll take you to Izurup, Kunashir, Shikotan, Habamai.
Yeah, the fact that you're saying this with that smile on your face makes it look like you're not sad, Date.
Anywhere you want, Iris.
Really?
Yes,
I'm gonna be okay.
of course. You won't die, I promise.
Okay. I'm glad. I'm not gonna die. I can be with you forever.
Yes, this relationship started off with her blackmailing me. Exactly.
Of course you can.
Yeah, I feel like this ending of this route is going to end with her dying, and then when I do all the other routes, I'm going to find some way to come back to this route and make it so she doesn't die. Because that's usually how these games work.
You're gonna live, Iris.
Zero escape,
Forever
at least.
and ever. You'll become a grown woman, get married, have kids. I'll even babysit them for you.
Come on, Date, that's so cheesy.
Date,
Not everyone wants to grow up and have kids and get married, okay? Stop making assumptions.
thank you. These past few days have been so much fun.
So much fun. You've been getting kidnapped and shot at left and right.
Please, Mr. Dante! You can't
Yeah, this is when you were blackmailing me.
Your back is so warm, Mr. Date.
Did you say Mr. Date back then? I thought you just said Date back then.
It feels like I've met you before. Then go on a date with me. I am the Greek goddess of rainbows.
What a strange assortment of cutscenes to be showing me. Flashbacks.
You're the only person I can trust.
And there's still this whole thing with Nice that we haven't even come close to trying to resolve.
Dante!
Like, I know this is supposed to be sad, but I don't feel sad.
In the oven. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
So I've never really felt anything for Iris because I just thought she was annoying.
Date, can you tell me one last thing? I've been looking.
You've been looking with your eyes, Iris.
Are you?
Looking at what? Man, I gotta get framed for your murder.
Iris. You can't die. Please, Iris. Iris. Iris!
Wait, why is it raining in here? Oh, there's no roof. Wait, but this machine, there's no way this sink machine would be underneath an open roof. It'd be destroyed by now. After like 6 years. Is this the end of this route? Can I get off this wild ride and start the murder mystery now? Oh, okay, yeah, this is the end of this one. Okay, can I skip the credits for now? I want to just get going. There we go. Iris route end. It just ends like that. Okay. Does that mean I get to spend less time with Iris in the other routes? Because I really would rather spend time with Mizuki. Heck, I'd spend more time with Moma. Sure. There are still mysteries left unsolved. The real culprit, the incident 6 years ago in Date's past. The story's branching points are insomnia. Use the flowchart to jump to a branching point in a somnium. It may be hidden somewhere in the dream world. Find a new way forward. You are here. Okay, well. But does it let me start from this one? No, it's undiscovered. Okay, I gotta go through here. Sinking in the Rain. See, how come all the pun chapter titles kind of stopped after this chapter? I should spend more time with Pewter as the true endgame. Yes, Pewter is obviously the best. Okay, let's do this and pick the other thing then. Okay, I can skip through this. Oh, it won't let me skip. Okay, fine. Okay, skip. No, I don't want the tutorial. Okay.
An ice pick stabbed into Shoko's photograph. Right. No one would want to see their mother. It keeps going. What is this?
Something happened to her.
The pillar became a lightning rod.
It looks like we can get to the birdcage now.
Our next step must be to remove it. The control room of the merry-go-round.
Well, it's not worth using a timey on this one.
The control room of... What is your plan once I am inside?
It is a control room.
I do not think...
Just...
Okay, let's just go.
I didn't expect to see this inside.
I do not see an exit either.
Okay, let's just skip through this. Okay. So let's go to this one. Oh, these are photos. I thought those were like... First time I thought they were like broken pieces
A
of...
birdcage.
Item.
There are ripped pieces of paper inside.
Well, last time we lifted the other thing.
All right, leave it to me. It is heavier than it looks.
Nothing happened.
All I did was move the cage. There are torn pieces of paper.
Well, we should put them back together.
Leave it to me. I enjoy puzzles like this.
There's only 5 or 6 pieces.
Done. But...
Shoko kind of looks like Elizabeth from Persona 3. Like just her hair.
You were able to get out?
So the photo was the key. I remember it clearly. One day I came home to find that photo torn up in the trash can. When I asked Mizuki about it, she started to cry. I don't know why she tore up that photo. Whatever her reason, it seems like she regrets it. Since we repaired the photo in Somnium, the birdcage...
Mizuki must be having a hard time.
But the cage is gone. We can get to Mizuki now.
Do you not see the horses spinning at hurricane speeds?
You can do it if you try a little.
No, you can't.
Alright, fine. We have to stop the spinning.
Yeah, I saw the panda head spinning in the background.
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
That's kind of creepy looking. I like it.
The panda head is spinning.
This game, if it needs to stick to like the creepy kind of horror elements to it, and we'll be fine. Well, we should stop it.
Why?
Maybe it's like the speaker before.
Easy.
I see. These were also linked.
That's right.
Oh, she's getting out on her own.
Mizuki!
Let's go to her.
Got it.
I'm such a pro gamer.
It's Mizuki!
Smile. It looks like Smile eat her because of the way the E is larger. Hug her, slap her, make her laugh. I should hug her. Hugging her also takes a lot of time, so I'll use the time eat. I'll actually select it this time.
Mizuki.
Footprints. Oh, Culprit-kun. Except you're blue this time. Okay. Maybe Mizuki will stop being so mean to us now that we've made her feel better. So that means I've actually saved her this time. She actually get her voice back. On one hand, I really hope this route is significantly different than the other one, so it's actually good. But on the other hand, I feel like if it's too different, I'm gonna feel so disjointed again.
Are you okay?
Date. Date!
Yay!
Looks like she can talk again.
Okay, things are good now. Yay! We don't have to spend no time with Iris anymore. Yay! After she had calmed down, I asked her a few questions. I asked her about last night, about the Nile message, about Oda, and about Shoko. I know that after Oda ran off, something must have happened to make Mizuki want to hide.
I told you I'm fine. So annoying.
Okay, fine, never mind. Her personality hasn't changed at all.
I annoyed you already, huh?
The pressure is annoying.
What pressure?
Force over area measured in pascals, dummy.
Yeah, idiot.
I see she is back to her usual self.
So this is her usual self.
Her attitude is within normal parameters.
I think I liked her better when she was silent. Say, Mizuki, who was that figure I saw?
What?
In Somnium, in your dream, I saw a silhouette.
Date, Mizuki would not understand the question. She does not experience Somnium as you do.
Don't give me the Somnium explanation again.
You are witnessing a dream inside
Heard
her
it
brain.
enough times. I heard it on the other route. You don't need to re-explain it.
Never mind. Did you see anyone at the merry-go-round the night you found Shoko?
I did. I saw someone in the corner past the merry-go-round.
Who did you see?
I don't know. It was dark and raining. They looked scary, so I hid inside the merry-go-round. The door was open a little bit, so I snuck in.
I still understand why there was a lock on the inside of the door of that merry-go-round. That doesn't make any sense.
I'm fine now, but I didn't forget your promise.
A promise?
Date, you forget every promise you make to
Stu?
everyone.
You said you'd take me.
So you heard that, huh?
Aphonia only affects speech. Her hearing should still be intact.
Sure, Mizuki. When we're all done here.
I can't tell you,
Well, haha, I already know the answer because of the other story path.
Why not?
because I don't want to.
That's not a reason. You were at the scene of the crime because of that Nile message. Whoever sent it to you is a prime
Yo,
suspect.
Renju is pretty manipulative because everyone that has been impeding our path in finding him has been doing it just because they like him. But he's been a
I
jerk.
don't think she is going to answer. When
Everyone.
she is in a mood, it's impossible to get her to talk. That's the kind of girl she is.
Sometimes I think you know her better than I do.
How long do you think I've been observing her?
It's been 4 years now.
Correct. I know things that even you do not know.
Like? Actually, never mind. Some things I'm better off not knowing.
By the way, we already looked into Mizuki's cell
Did
phone.
the screen ratio change? Like, I could have sworn that more parts of the screen were blocked off by black movie-like bars. Because I remember the portraits being cut off a little bit more, and then now I'm seeing more of them again. Or is that only during, like, cinematic cutscenes?
Unfortunately, the contents were wiped.
I'm tracing the sender of the Nile message through other means, but it's taking me some time.
She's not lying in the chair, she's sitting in the chair. Okay.
No need to report specifics.
Oh, right, because this time we didn't see Iris's corpse because we didn't lift the merry-go-round.
We saw it all from here on the control. What the sinker sees in some, we've got it all recorded.
I'm gonna skip over some of this dialogue.
Anyway, we know about the fig. I wonder who that could.
So this time we're focusing on the figure.
How would I know?
Yeah, either way, whether we save her or not, we get zero information from her. Great.
We still don't have enough information.
Such an arbitrary choice, too, which cage you're picking.
Continue your investigation, Special Agent. Right, there was something. Hey, Mizuki, when we found you, you were holding the ice pick, right? Can you tell us why?
When I got there, the ice pick was stuck in my mom's eye. I couldn't think straight. The only thing I could think was I had to get it out.
So you panicked and pulled it out.
Yeah,
And you held on to it when you hid in the column.
yeah.
Okay, just one more question. This is very important. When you pulled out the ice pick, was Shoko's eye still there?
I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
The eye socket was empty.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mizuki. That was very helpful.
Boss shines in moments like this. She doesn't hesitate to ask anything.
Now we know that Mizuki did not remove the victim's eye,
When we got to the scene, it was definitely missing.
and it has not yet been recovered. We can therefore conclude it has been removed from the scene.
Yeah, I'm glad she's talking again. You healed the wounds in her heart by syncing with her. Well, you meaning you and Iba.
The boss has extraordinary perception. I deserve much of the credit for helping Mizuki recover her voice.
All you did was follow my instructions.
Date, Mizuki needs you. Protect her.
Hey, Pewter. This part I think we can skip.
In a normal...
Blah, blah, blah. Okay,
Aiba is linked to your brain with an artificial nerve.
I can't remember if this explanation
To
was
put it
given
more
to us.
simply, Aiba is a part of your brain. During syncing, your consciousness is sent into this part of Aiba's self, but only not all of Aiba's
So that's why Somnium Aiba is so dumb.
I mean, I guess this would explain why her personality seems different in there.
Don't call me dumb.
Hey, Pewter. When we were in Somnium earlier, Aiba was in human form. She's never looked like that before.
That was Aiba's idea.
What?
So this is different.
I thought you would be more pleased. I designed it to your taste.
What part of that was my taste?
I know everything inside your mind. You don't have to hide it.
Pewter, Aiba's broken. She's talking crazy.
I am not broken.
Perhaps Aiba admires the human form.
It's not that. It was just a little something. I consider Kaname Date to be my host. I owe him gratitude. I simply thought that appearance would make him happy.
Why would that make me happy?
Oh, that. I saw it too.
Who or what do you think it was?
Culprit-kun.
Most likely someone Mizuki saw in person projected into her subconscious. Dreams can only be constructed from images and experiences the subject was present for. Mizuki's Somnium couldn't have contained that figure if she didn't see it in person. Of course, not everything we see in our dreams looks exactly the same as it did in the real world. You saw some strange things in Somnium earlier, didn't you, Date? That event you experienced is obviously not as it happened in reality. Dreams are a collage of many memories, intertwining and blending with each other. Your skills as a syncer allow you to untangle those dreams and solve mysteries no one else can.
Pewter, who do you think the culprit is?
Well, let's see. Perhaps it was you, Special Agent Date.
Say that with that face.
What?
I'm kidding.
Anyway, I get the story. Mizuki witnessed a suspicious person at the scene, but she didn't get a good look at them.
Maybe there's something at the scene we missed. Date, could you return to the scene of the crime? There might be more to Bloom Park than we first thought.
Alright, we're returning to Bloom Park. Oh, we even brought Mizuki with us this time. Good, no Iris in sight. I saw a suspicious figure in Somnium, but I couldn't be sure of its exact location. Brought Mizuki along to help pin it down.
Somewhere around here, right?
Yep.
In the past, there would have been a nice paved path here. It's covered in brush and weeds now, but I can still make out the trail heading back. The figure went this way. Path through the bushes leads away from here. Okay, but... Mizuki?
What do you care? You never cared about me, ever.
Oh, Mizuki, stop being like this.
And I liked it that way. I don't want you getting close to me. You think I like you now because I hugged you after the sink? Did you think, aw, how sweet, she likes me?
Okay, maybe I misjudged you, Mizuki. Maybe you're not as likable as I thought.
Don't get it twisted.
Again, I understand you're under a lot of trauma right now, but still.
I only hugged you because you were standing right in front of me. Could have been anything. Could have been a pole or a cactus.
Cactus.
In fact, I wish it were a cactus. So stop worrying about me, okay?
So she says.
Okay, fine. You have to go on a rant on me.
What do you remember?
I went to this amusement park when I was little. I was 4. I remember it so clearly. This is where I saw my mom and dad smile. I had so many happy memories here. The only happy memories I really have are from here. Memories of my family are so bright and colorful. But now, this is where Mom...
Aw.
You saw that person standing here, right? A man?
Yeah,
What was he doing?
I don't know, it was dark. But I think he was watching me. He was standing there in the rain with no umbrella. But I don't remember anything else. I got scared and went to hide inside the column.
I remember there was one time that it was in summer and it was really dark and rainy, and I was leaving my house to go to work. So I pulled out of my driveway, and as I turned and was about to leave, I saw a shadowy figure in the rain wearing like a black trench coat going into my backyard. And at first I thought, like, what the heck? Should I do something about that? But at the same time I was also running late for work, so I was like, oh no. So then I was like, well, it's probably nothing. Maybe it's just a neighbor checking the yard or something like that, or like maybe something dropped over the fence into our yard and they're going to pick it up. So I drove for like a block and it was still bothering me. So I was like, oh, okay, fine, I'll go check it out. So I turn around and I go back to my house and stop in the driveway. And I walk into the backyard and there's that hooded figure in this black trench coat standing in the rain, standing in my yard. So I was like, excuse me? And they turned around and they seemed a little bit confused. So I talked to them. I was like, so what are you doing here? And so it turns out that they were a friend of my neighbor's, and my neighbor was away on a holiday. And this friend of theirs was asked to come and look after my neighbor's house and yard while they were gone. And I guess maybe it was their first time there because they got the house wrong and thought it was our house instead of the neighbor's house. So luckily, it wasn't anything bad. We sorted it out. They went back to the bright house. But man, it was like creepy. It was like, you know, dark, rainy, hooded figure going into the backyard. And I told my friends the story and they're like, what the heck? Why are you so brave going into the backyard? I would have called the police or something like that. And I'm like, I don't know. I just wasn't really sure. And I just needed to know. And our house is alarmed too. So like if I wasn't too worried about them trying to break into the house or anything like that, because then the alarm would go off and it automatically contact the police. But at the same time, I was kind of like,
Nothing. Just wondering where this goes.
Iba, what's past here?
This leads to the subway.
The subway?
It has, of course, closed down. It is no longer in service. This is due to the explosion at the chemical plant that occurred years ago. The surrounding district of Kawasaki was contaminated and declared off limits. Bloom Park closed for the same reason, as did all commerce and industry in Kawasaki. This means the railroads and public transportation to and from this area were shut down as well.
The subway. Iba, does the entire track run underground?
No. The track leading northward from Bloom Park eventually rises to ground level.
At a railroad crossing?
Correct.
Then the tracks must cross a surface street at some point.
Correct.
a railroad crossing. Railroad crossing.
Iba, do me a favor. Can you see if any cars were driving on that surface street last night?
Searching.
Hey, you've been quiet for a long time. Are you okay?
I'm just thinking.
Yeah, I don't need you to care about me, Mizuki. I liked it when we were distant and you didn't care about me, you didn't talk about me. How's about that? I didn't really hug you because you were in the sink room. I just hugged you because you hugged me. I'd rather be a cactus or something.
I've got something. I picked up a single vehicle traversing that street last night. A black SUV. I ran the plate through the vehicle registration database to find the owner.
Who was it?
Shoko Nadami's ex-husband and Mizuki's father, Renju Okiura.
We still haven't actually met Renju in person at all in this game. We talk about him everywhere, and he's showing up everywhere.
So let me get this straight. You think that Daddy drove his car on the tracks through the tunnel, stopped at the closed down station, and carried Mom's body to the park?
I can't prove it was Renju. There's a chance someone else was driving the car.
Yeah.
But, in any case, I know that the suspect must have used subway tracks. That explains why there were no cars parked near the scene. Using that subway station, he could take the body right to the merry-go-round without being caught on camera.
See, like, how come the investigation before never turned up anything like this? Surely someone would have seen that car on camera. If Aiba saw it, we should have had that information for the other route as well, because then we should have had that from the crime scene investigation.
Daddy didn't do it.
I am not so certain.
Either way, I have to talk to Renju, and you can help me find him.
So is this whole route about actually tracking down Renju?
Hey Mizuki, tell me again, the person you saw at the merry-go-round.
No, it wasn't Daddy. I know it wasn't.
You're sure?
Well, I don't know.
I think the most annoying thing about going down another route, how it splits so early, is that there's a lot of characters that, in this timeline, I haven't actually met them yet, which means if I meet them again, I'm gonna have to do introductions again. Like, So Sejima, Moma, Mama, Prisoner 89.
I think about a week ago, when I went to hang out at Lemnis Gate.
Did you notice anything different about him?
Nothing really. He was the same as usual.
And he didn't come to see you in the hospital, did he?
No.
Not even for his own daughter.
That is very unusual.
I don't remember. It was a while ago. What about you?
What about me?
You tried calling him.
I did. I called earlier, and I tried a few times last night.
No, you do it.
And he didn't pick up?
No.
I don't want to say anything. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to anyone who thinks my daddy is a killer.
Look, I don't want to believe it either. I've known him for more than 5 years now. He's like family to me.
I've known him for 5 years now. He's like family to me. Like, you don't sound, it doesn't sound convincing when you put it like that. I know 5 years is a good time to know someone, but see them as family? I don't know about that.
Mizuki, Renju sent you that now message, didn't he?
He says Renju isn't the type of person to commit a crime like that, and yet everything in the other story route points towards that.
What?
And the fact that, okay, the other story route still contains a lot of seemingly canon informations to the crime, does that mean that the whole nice thing is actually real as well?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology. I got some help from them.
Bad personality?
It was a message sent at 8:05 last night. Does it sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away. Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
Yeah, that was it. It was from Daddy's phone. But I didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a suspect, so...
So you kept quiet?
Yeah. My dad's never said anything like that to me, ever. That he was counting on me? I had to go.
So that makes it more suspicious now, in hindsight.
Bloom Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki district. There are a number of homeless individuals in a high crime rate.
I kind of want Mizuki to chew out Oda for running away,
Mizuki
but she never did.
worried about going alone.
But it couldn't be him.
Why not?
Daddy couldn't have sent the message. Someone else must have used his phone. And his car. Daddy wasn't driving the car either. Somebody else did it. The killer did it, not Daddy.
The only evidence we have so far leads to one conclusion. The cell phone and the car were both operated by Renju Okiura. Date, incoming call from the boss.
Connected.
Hey, I just got the report from Aiba. Renju is a suspect?
He's definitely suspicious.
I agree. I think he's our #1 suspect. He's been acting strange since last night. He didn't come see Mizuki in the hospital, won't pick up his phone, and he vanishes after questioning. He doesn't have an alibi for the time of the murder either.
He doesn't?
No, not one we can corroborate.
Yeah, are we done with the phone call? Oh, okay. See, again, the game never tells me we're outside of a cutscene.
No, I told you he vanished.
Like, sometimes the game lags after a cutscene, or not lags, but it like takes time to load the next scene, so it pauses between conversations or cutscenes. And then sometimes it just stops and then expects you to continue it, like...
Where are you headed?
Renju's house.
Don't bother. I had local cops search the place. Didn't find anything.
Where could he be? So Renju was questioned at a local station?
That's right.
Then why didn't you keep him there?
Protocol. Nothing we could do. He He wasn't a suspect then, and we had nothing to charge him with. We couldn't hold him. He didn't give us any new information.
Okay, but, I mean, they still were able to run the license plate of the car in the nearby area and find out it was his, so they should have had that information by now. And they should have had it then. Just sloppy work. Come on, guys.
He didn't have much to say at all, really. Shoko's time of death was estimated to be about 5 p.m. yesterday. Renju claims that he was at home alone at the time, but that means no one can back up his story.
All right, boss. Let me know if you find something.
You too. Keep me in the loop.
Where the hell did Renju go?
Am I in control again?
Sun poke?
What?
Sun poke. Or something.
Don't play dumb. You know the cafe. You've been there.
Oh, Sunfish Pocket. Renju was telling me about that place. It's a maid cafe that he runs.
I found it. Approximately 6.2 miles north-northeast in Akihabara.
Don't play dumb, Mizuki. You're a regular customer there. I've seen you there with your trident. You spend a lot of money there, and everyone there is your friend. We never did get a name of that mermaid. Wait, look, there's a sign for Zero Escape there in the background.
Can't be.
Uh-oh. Another body? Oh. 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 Jeez. Well, we finally met Renju. Oh, he's being held up by a hook in his mouth. Hey, cover her eyes or something. Jeez, she just saw her mom's corpse. Now she's seeing her father's corpse. Poor child. Okay, this route is definitely picking up, and it's definitely more drama mystery already. I like it. This is what I signed up for. Good thing I stuck it out, man. If I just got turned off by that first route and stopped, I would have been like, never would have found this out. I really wish I'd done this route first, though. It would have tempered my expectations so much better. And I could see this game turning away a lot of people who got frustrated doing Iris's route and just dropping the game. I could totally see that happening.
You look awful. Have you been sleeping any?
My best friend was murdered, boss. I don't have it in me to sleep right now.
She's sleeping at the hospital. They're going to give her counseling after she wakes up.
I see.
Her mother and her father. I hope she'll be okay. You were the first on the scene, so you know this better than anyone, but Renju was murdered.
Yeah, in case you didn't know.
No way this was a suicide. And the fact that his left eye was removed tells me that this was the same killer as Shoko.
I mean, at the very least, it's good now that we know why their left eyes are removed from the other route, but...
The serial killer.
That doesn't give me much.
The new Cyclops killer.
What?
That's the nickname that's been spreading around headquarters.
New?
Yes. Several years ago.
Hey, stop trying to hide the old case. It's so obvious.
Cuter.
There is no point in hiding it from him. He would find out on his own eventually. It's all over the news. These murders have gone viral, so to speak. The killings from 6 years ago have continued. The Cyclops killer is back.
6 years ago? Is that what you were talking about, boss?
Fine. I suppose you deserve to know. Of course not. I've still got a mountain of work piled up. Answering to the higher-ups, the press. I'm just taking a little breather. We have a name for it down at HQ. The original Cyclops serial killings, to distinguish it from this new one. It was 6 years ago in October. 4 bodies were found in the mountains of Akikawa Valley.
But the decomposition of the corpses were all at different stages. They were each killed sometime during May to September of that year.
But they did have 2 things in common. They were all young women, and...
Each corpse was missing their right eyeball, pulled out posthumously.
But Renju and Shoko were missing their left eyes. Renju's not female. So the only thing in common is just missing eyes.
A few days after the corpses were discovered, the killer sent a statement to the press. I killed them, and they are now my dear companions. Something like that.
He signed the statement under the name Cyclops, hence the name the Cyclops Killer.
And X-Men did it.
The Cyclops is a mythological race of one-eyed giants. According to Greek myth, they are the children of Uranus, god of the sky, and Gaia, goddess of earth. Cyclopes were known for their outstanding strength and smithing ability.
So the letter to the press wasn't a fake? It was the real killer?
Yes, it had to be.
A picture of one of the victims right after she was killed was sent along with the letter.
No, in 6 years we never got a single trace.
Wait, but I thought you said it couldn't have been the Cyclops Killer, so that implied that you caught him.
So maybe Cyclops is responsible for these murders as well.
No, that's impossible.
Why?
For one, the original Cyclops Killer only killed women.
But there's only 4 victims. That's not enough to make a pattern. He could break the pattern easily.
Renju doesn't fit that profile. Second, all of the victims had their right eyes removed, but Shoko and Renju...
We're missing their left eye.
But that doesn't necessarily mean it has to be a new person.
The timing of the eye removal is also inconsistent. The original Cyclops Killer removed the eyes after the victims were killed. But Shoko and Renju were both still alive.
That's a new portrait of Shoko.
But even so, you can't say for sure this isn't our guy. Maybe they're just doing things a little differently now.
Yeah, it's been many years.
Or do you have another reason?
Yeah, you must have another reason.
I'm sorry, Date, I can't say
no,
anymore.
No, come on!
Bullshit,
So if you didn't catch him, then he must have died or something.
It's a national secret.
Wait, was I the Cyclops Killer? Date is? I mean, Date's missing one of his eyes too, right? And he said it happened 6 years ago when he lost his memory. I think I'm the Cyclops Killer.
How can it be a national secret?
Date, please, forget about it. I told you already, you don't need to know anything about that case to investigate this one.
I'm the Cyclops Killer.
The criminal for this case and the case 6 years ago are not the same.
Aiba, bring up all investigation records of the original Cyclops serial killings.
I already had a look through the database while you were talking. Unfortunately, I found no relevant information. I also did not discover anything of note on the internet. Only amateur theories, all lacking credibility and evidence.
It has to be Date. That's how she can be so sure it's not the Cyclops Killer again, but not be able to tell him.
Two murders, one right after the other. How could I not be?
Yeah, we found out from the other route your relationship with Renju.
Renju had his left eyeball removed.
Right. Shoko too.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer. You're missing your left eye, so you steal them from others. I'm kidding. Only a joke.
Is that your way of hinting to me that I'm the Cyclops Killer?
I'm too tired for your jokes right now, Peter.
Actually, you lost your eye 6 years ago, correct?
Yes, but I don't remember anything from back then. I lost my eye and my memories.
I was transplanted into your empty eye socket a year later. We have been together for more than 5 years.
Does that mean you're more like family to me? Why are you here anyway, Peter?
Am I not allowed to be here?
No, you're not allowed.
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I was here first. I was just talking to the boss about Renju's murder.
That's all we have for now.
All right.
Special Agent Date, we need you to continue your work.
Right. I think I'll head back to where Renju was found. Sunfish Pocket.
Date, you're exhausted. Why don't you get some sleep before you continue your investigation?
I'm fine. Let's go, Aiba.
Understood.
The tombstone in the background, yeah. She has like random seasonal holiday items everywhere in her office because apparently it makes it more entertaining because she can't have windows because we're underground. That was Boss's explanation for it anyway. She's celebrating like Christmas and Halloween and birthday and everything at the same time.
Date, the vehicle is accelerating 2% slower than usual.
Oh, not 2%.
Did you put anything in the trunk?
No?
What about the back seat?
Back seat?
Don't tell me you can't see that. Aren't you supposed to be in the hospital?
Mizuki!
How did you not notice?
Hey, watch out!
You're an awful cop.
Eyes forward, stupid.
Mizuki climbed up to the front and sat in the passenger seat. Your powers of observation suck. What are you doing here?
I ditched the hospital. They're probably freaking out over there right now.
I'm taking you back.
No, don't! Nothing will change if I stay at the hospital all day. You're going to investigate, right? Take me with you, I can help!
So this is like the Mizuki route.
How is a little runt like you gonna be any help?
I'm Renju's daughter.
Yeah, you could also take out an entire army of people with just a metal pipe like we saw last time.
Maybe I'll notice something you don't. Something only his daughter would know.
I don't know.
My daddy was killed. I can't just stay at the hospital.
See, this feels more like an Ace Attorney thing, right? Like you could have like the daughter of the victim joining you along and providing help.
Fine. Don't say I never did anything for you.
You're going to take me along?
Just promise not to interfere with the investigation.
Got it. Well, I can still talk this time. Maybe I'm just getting used to it.
Mizuki's psychological wounds have been healed by the sink.
Nice weather we're
If you have
having.
nothing to talk about, you don't have to say anything.
Fair enough.
You're an adult, shouldn't you know that already? If you start talking about the weather, it means you have nothing to say.
Damn. What a brat.
It wasn't locked, I just opened the door.
Why wasn't your car locked?
Been here for like 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Why
You
don't
didn't
your
realize?
doors have auto locks? I know you like old cars, but you gotta lock the doors.
You should be a little more apologetic for someone who just got caught breaking into my car.
Mizuki does raise a valid point. If you are not more serious about security, you should consider replacing the car altogether.
You too?
No, it's more like I don't like sitting still and moping all day. I've grown out of my brooding, pretentious teenager phase.
You're still kind of pretentious though.
Odd thing for a preteen to say.
Are you not aware of Mizuki's mental prowess? She is far more developed than her classmates. She is even reading psychology papers by Alfred Adler.
Sounds pretentious to me. Hey, about Renju. Do you have anything to tell me? Anything at all that might help?
Well, it's not about Daddy, but
This is a new portrait for him too, a happy one.
I heard from Daddy that Mom had a secret.
Shoko had a secret?
What is her secret?
Did you know that Mom was the representative of an investment company?
Actually, I did. In another timeline.
Yeah, I did.
That whole company was a big scam.
A scam?
Well, I don't know the details. They start up a company to get people to invest in it, then shut it down on purpose and keep the money. She got really rich like that.
Shoko did this?
Yep.
By herself?
No, dummy. Of course it was with other people. I saw gangsters there sometimes. If she ever got into trouble, she had them take care of it.
I am scanning all known crime databases, but I cannot find any reports referencing this. They must have been extraordinarily careful.
I'm not okay.
So, you want to go back to the hospital? I'd be more than happy to drop you off.
That's not what I meant. Why are you always so pushy, Date?
I'm not pushy, I'm just worried.
You've got a weird way of showing it. Doesn't look like you're worried. You're just weird.
You don't seem very psychologically developed for someone who claims to be higher than a preteen.
You've always got something smart to say, huh? You're just like Renju.
Date,
What about Daddy?
Nothing.
You have no tact, do you? This is why you're single and always will be.
That's where you're wrong, kiddo. I look like a single father when you're around. Chicks love it.
Date, stop being a weirdo in this route too.
Yeah, chicks love to see creepy old men hanging out with a 6th grader.
Yeah, Oda hangs out with you. He's 24.
Hey, what are you implying?
Ooh, did I make you mad? Now I'm stuck in a car with an angry old creepy pervert.
He is a pervert, I'll give you that.
I am not an old creepy pervert. And even if you were my age, you're not my type.
Ew, I don't want to know about your type.
Hey, you started it.
If these two are roommates, I can't imagine what their day-to-day life must be like if they talk like this all the time. But then again, Mizuki said they don't really talk.
Stupid old man.
Punk-ass kid.
Punk-ass kid. Yeah, what a heartwarming car ride. Mizuki and I walked back into Sunfish Pocket.
Ah, Detective Date. Good to see you, sir. And this is...
Have you looked through the case file yet?
Oh, I am so sorry. She's the victim's...
Yes. Please, let us through.
What's your name, Inspector?
What?
I was asking for your name.
Looks like you're COVID-friendly, at least.
My name is Kagami.
Oh, Kagami, you're the same guy from the beginning. Can I ask you again?
It's Kagami! Kagami? I told you, it's Kagami!
You seem a lot less friendly than the first time.
I told you my name like 5 times!
I, of course, remembered his name. His name is engraved in my mind. His name is...
Hey, you. What's your name?
Seriously? It's Kagami. Stop bugging him, it's rude.
Excuse you? My best friend, Kagami and I are having a conversation.
Yeah, don't spoil our fun.
He turns on her, too.
What?
Thanks, Kagami, you got me. Oh, I got a trophy. Thanks. Apparently the Inspector, Kagami, is a fan-favorite character just because of these ridiculous conversations you have with him about his name and other things like that. Even though he's like a minor NPC that's not important. It kind of reminds me of that Parks and Recs skit where Ron Swanson says like, I don't like people getting too chummy with me, so when I get too close to them, I start calling them by the wrong name to let them know we're not actually that close.
No, we didn't find anything today. No, not these past few days.
I thought so. Once this is over, get some rest, alright?
You too, Detective Date.
Yeah, me and Detective Kagami, or Inspector Kagami, we've known each other for like 5 minutes now. He's like family to me.
You were telling me earlier that you could spot things only a daughter would know.
Yeah, she was just talking out of her butt.
I know what I said. I'll tell you if I notice anything. Did you hear me? I said I'll tell you if I see anything.
Is the running trope of this route that Date could just keep asking the same questions over and over again to annoy people?
Jeez, you're pushy.
Because in the other route, every time you asked a question, it would disappear from the choices afterwards.
Pushy men are seen as desperate. This is why no one likes you. Besides, Date? Never mind. Just do your investigation or whatever.
What was she gonna say?
Now is not the time to worry about such things.
I thought I already told you. Sitting around rotting away in the hospital would be worse.
Still.
I know what you're trying to say. For a little girl to find her dad like that and then want to go back to the scene, you think it's totally weird, right?
In fairness, it is also weird for an adult policeman to acquiesce such a request from a child.
But this is what I wanted. I didn't want to run away from it. I wanted to confront it. I didn't want to be weak.
Maybe you should go back to pumping all that iron like you did in the other route.
How could I forget? I'll never be able to get that image out of my head. Not until the day I die.
Hey, are you doing okay?
Oh, sorry. Just staring.
If you're having a hard time, you can tell me.
I'm fine. It's not like the body is lying here.
Renji's corpse was hung up by 3 wires. The wires were tied to 3 kegs.
Each keg has a capacity of 20 liters. All 3 kegs were filled, and approximately 55 pounds each.
And not examine the hook.
The corpse was strung up near this counter.
The autopsy report indicates that the contents of the victim's intestines were excreted upon death, but no traces of that have been found in the area nor on the corpse itself. This evidence makes it highly likely that Renju was killed somewhere else. It must have been considerably difficult to carry more than 150 pounds.
What do you mean?
Renju weighed approximately 158 pounds. I can estimate a person's weight by analyzing their bone structure, muscle, and fat.
Aiba, can you recall the time we discovered the corpse?
Of course.
Well, tell me. I don't want to see it in color.
The autopsy report discovered the presence of benzodiazepine. It is a common sedative. The dosage found in the victim's bloodstream was extremely high. It can be assumed that Renju's cognitive functions were heavily impaired before his death.
So sedatives were detected in Renju's body. He was barely conscious before he was killed. There are deep impressions left on his neck.
Correct. The face shows clear signs of congestion, along with petechia around the face and throat. Both are clear evidence of asphyxiation.
Any indication of the murder weapon?
Most likely a twisted piece of cloth. The culprit approached Renju from behind and wrapped the cloth around his neck, choking him in an attempt to suffocate him. The specific cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck. Put more simply, the suspect strangled Renju to death from
So
behind.
he was drugged and then strangled. So, I mean, obviously the whole fish hook thing in the mouth was just a thing to cause a scene. But also his eye was removed before he died, so that must also have sucked.
Do we have an estimated TOD?
Yesterday, around 8 p.m.
So Renju was murdered about 2 hours before Mizuki and I found the body.
The time of discovery was 10:20 p.m. You of course already know this, but you and Mizuki were the first to discover Renju's corpse. The body was hanged from the ceiling, similar to how a fish would be. A thick hook was embedded in the upper jaw, and the wires connecting to the hook were strung up on one of the ceiling beams. There was also a hook on the other end of each wire. The 3 beer kegs were attached to these hooks. We have found no fingerprints.
Yeah, 150 pounds of dead weight dragging around in the shape of a human body is really no joke. Dang. And plus, they were carrying around, well, maybe the beer kegs were here in the cafe, but still. Chair. Hook. Wait, it said, now it says 160 pounds. I guess he was more than 150, so. Why can I still examine this? Oh, the eye, of course.
This case bears similarity to Shoko's. The left eyeball was removed while the victim was still alive.
Ugh, that must suck. I can't stand, like in movies and stuff, when people get their eyes gouged out or poked out or whatever. It's like, ugh, heebie-jeebies. Okay, what do I want to talk to now? Mizuki?
Are you really okay?
Yeah, don't you have an investigation to do? Or are you stalling?
I'm just worried about you. What's your name, policeman?
Nothing special.
There's a security camera.
Aiba, did you get anything from the surveillance camera?
Unfortunately, no. All of the recordings from local surveillance equipment have been erased.
What about backups?
There are none. Nothing was uploaded to the cloud either.
How convenient. The club is located on the 2nd floor of the building. We use the elevator to get here.
Aiba, can you check the operation records of this elevator?
Searching. Found it. The elevator records are sent automatically to building management. According to the record from yesterday, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, this elevator stopped on the second floor only once, at 8:55 p.m. The weight of the car's cargo was approximately 310 pounds.
So many things that you can examine that have no purpose. I can still examine the counter, though. I don't understand. That means there must be something here, right? Oh, the other eye. Right eye's still there. That's all you wanted me to say? Okay.
The capacity of this oil drum is 200 liters. It weighs approximately 44 pounds when empty.
Let me check inside.
Oh. His watch.
There's something inside.
Stepped up to the drum.
This is the oil drum.
This is the kind of oil drum that has a lid, right?
Correct.
Let's open it.
Renji's watch.
This is... This is the wristwatch Renju always wore. No doubt about it. But how did this get here? I think we've checked everything we need to.
I agree. We should compile our evidence and inferences.
Mizuki, you ready to leave?
What? But we aren't done investigating.
What do you mean?
There are still people I want to talk to.
Are there? People?
Dragon's Palace Pasta, 1800 yen. 1800?
Isn't that pretty average?
This is average?
Right, you're rich, Mizuki. You wouldn't understand.
Is that a spear?
It more closely resembles a harpoon of sorts. I believe this is a trident.
Any chance this was used in the murder?
No, there are no traces of blood on the trident, and no indication that Renju was stabbed.
I don't like how I have to examine everything twice just to get a conversation and then get, like, a pointless text box. Doorway to the kitchen, okay. Lifesaver. Sign. Light. It's like literally everything. Picture.
What are you staring at, creeper?
I agree.
Cash register. Who else does she want to talk to? I guess I should ask her.
Yeah. Ota's in here all the time. He might know something. I'll call him.
Ota's phone is broken. He dropped it in a puddle.
Sounds like Ota. He's so clumsy.
We'd have to talk to him in person.
He's probably at Lemniscate or Matsushita Diner. Well, there is one place. Have you heard of Golden Yokocho in the entertainment district? Daddy used to go to a place called Marvel a lot. Maybe they know something about him.
Yeah, that's where I went with him.
Yeah. Daddy owned Lemniscate and Iris works for them. She used to work here too.
So she might know something.
I'll call her.
Mizuki tried calling Iris, but there was no answer. See, I wonder, are the events of the other route taking place now as we speak as well, or have things been completely altered? That's what I want to know. Is Iris being hunted down right now?
Have any idea where she might be?
I don't know. Iris is into a lot of things.
Lemniscate, Matsushita Diner, and Marble. Let's head out.
Okay.
Let's go talk to Mama.
Is this it?
Yeah,
You know about this place?
yeah. This is where I met Renju for the first time.
Interesting. Didn't think this was your kind of spot.
This place is special. You can find all sorts of shady characters here. It's the best place for gathering information about a case. So that's why.
That is only a partial truth.
Shut up.
Huh?
Let's head inside.
Where is everyone?
It's been like this for a while. Not many people come here anymore. Mama should be here soon, though.
Okay.
She's like, Mama, what are you talking about? That's a weird thing to call someone if they're not your mom.
In other news,
But if they don't have very many people coming here, then how do they get information anymore?
at 6:10 p.m. yesterday, on the outer circle of the Capital City Highway in Minato District, Tokyo, a traffic collision occurred involving 5 cars and at least 1 truck.
Wait, but that was... Isn't that the car crash Renju was in the other route? Yeah, 6:10 yesterday. So it couldn't have been Renju this time.
MPD has arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident for negligence. The investigation is ongoing.
So who was in the car crash this time? Why isn't Mama here? Someone should be running the bar.
Hey, Date. What did you and Daddy used to talk about when you were here?
I don't remember a lot of it. I was usually drinking pretty hard.
Don't worry, I have everything recorded.
Oh yeah, you were there too, Aiba.
In fact, the conversation about you taking care of Mizuki took place here, at Marble.
Really?
The topic was brought up several times afterward, but the first time was here. 4 years ago, after drinking enough liquid courage, Renju asked you to take care of Mizuki. At the time, Renju was recently divorced, buried in work at Lemniscate, and mentally unstable. It was a display of excellent judgment. It was a good thing that he managed to swallow his pride.
You think so? Sometimes, I don't think it was the right move.
You should have more confidence. I guarantee you that it was the best decision.
Was it though?
Let's hope so.
No. And what do you mean by that?
Nothing. Just let me know when you're tired. You can go home anytime you want.
You aren't really worried about me, you just think I'm annoying, right?
Well, I'm not gonna say it.
Don't beat around the bush, just say it. But you know what? It wouldn't matter anyway, because I'm not going home.
Yeah, I thought I'd like you, Mizuki, but you're making it really hard.
It's okay.
Is it?
Yup.
I don't mind when characters are, like, their personality is that they're all standoffish like this, but because she's, like, directly linked to the main character like this, it just feels really weird. I hope she warms up in a natural way that progresses well, but the character writing in this game hasn't been... I don't think it's been very great.
Do you have a lot of friends?
Yeah, but I don't really like my elementary school friends. They're too immature. I have more fun with Iris and Ota.
I don't know if they're too immature. You're just very mature for your age.
You think so? The kids at school are so stupid. They gossip about who had their first kiss for days.
First kiss in elementary?
I don't see why that's anyone's business.
These grade schoolers move fast.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, you're right, Mizuki. It's no one's business.
Nah, not really. It's pretty normal nowadays.
Oh, really?
You haven't kissed anyone yet, have you?
No, I'm not interested in that.
Oh, thank God.
Did what?
Sat at a table together like this. We haven't eaten dinner together in a while. After I finish working on this case, we should do it again.
I promise you stew.
Why? Because of what happened to my mom and daddy? I don't need that.
Date, this is where you need to take a stronger role as her guardian.
Yeah, honestly, Date, you really do.
Data suggests that children who eat alone are prone to mental imbalances and poor physical condition.
The number of people that, nowadays their families, everyone just eats dinner on their own, separate from each other, and they don't, sit down for a meal together. It doesn't even need to be super consistent, but I think that's really important for family building and, talking to your kids and getting to know what they're up to. And we're losing that a lot nowadays, not just because of work schedules, but a lot of it's because of things like technology and social media. It's so easy for everyone just to grab their own food, hunker down in their own room, and separate.
The meals you prepare do have sufficient nutritional content. However, you need to make sure that Mizuki is eating all of it. Otherwise, your effort is wasted.
I told you I don't want to.
Why not?
Because... I don't like how you hold chopsticks. It makes me sick.
Really now. People have always told me that I have good technique. Some even say it's beautiful.
It's disgusting. Too clean.
Too clean. Does he do like tricks with his chopsticks, like when people flip pens in their hands and stuff?
Besides, there's no point in eating together.
Why is that?
Because you don't talk when you're eating. I don't like sitting in silence.
Well, we don't have to be quiet.
It's fine, I don't like hearing you talk either.
Okay, make up your mind, Mizuki.
I believe she has entered her teenage rebellion phase a year early.
This is gonna be rough.
Mama, please save me from this.
Date, honey. Long time no see.
Hey, Mama, how've you been?
Oh, tired and sore, but not in a fun way.
Jeez, Mama.
Watch the innuendo in front of the kid.
Yeah, gosh. Maybe...
Oh, who is this?
Maybe that's why this route is less perverted, is because we have Mizuki with us at all times.
Renju's daughter.
Doesn't make it right with Iris, though.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Oh, you're... Oh, it must have been hard. I saw on the news.
It's okay. Really.
Oh, it must have been so hard. Stupid Ren. What was he thinking, leaving his little girl like this?
Hey, Mama. I wanted to ask you some questions about Renju.
Oh, I guess crying isn't gonna solve the thing, is it? Go ahead, ask away. I'll help any way I can.
Thanks, Mama. You're good. Except when you're asking perverted questions.
Have you heard any rumors about Renju? Anything about grudges, disputes?
Is it okay to talk in front of Mizuki?
Yes, I want to be here.
Trust me, you couldn't drag her away.
If you say so. Apparently, Ren had some connections with the Kumakura gang.
Oh yes, I know them.
A gang?
Yeah, real rough customers. This is their turf.
See, is like the heartbeat sound and like the blurring, is that me committing something to memory that is available in other routes as well, or like making connections between timelines?
So Daddy was involved with gangsters.
Mizuki, that company Shoko was running, were they also tied to the Kumakuras?
I don't know.
Not bad.
Hey, that's good. I want you to keep this place open as long as you can. It makes me feel sad and old when a place I used to visit closes down.
Well, that does suck when a place you used to frequent gets closed down.
Well, then you should visit more often. I could hook you up, in more ways than one.
Mama, please.
Just the one way is fine, thanks.
I haven't seen him for a while. I thought I was going to shrivel up and die of boredom without you boys around.
Shrivel up? You look like a purple water balloon.
Date, come on.
That's right. Care to give me a poke?
Mama, please!
I'll pass, thanks.
Never mind, the perverse jokes do not end.
I heard that shady characters hang out here. So who are you and how do you fit in?
No one special. I'm just a facilitator.
A facilitator?
People who come in here tend to have very specific interests. I help accommodate.
Oh, okay.
Mama's like, an informant.
That's right. And I won't charge you this time. Just promise to get the bastards who did this to Ren for me.
I promise.
Yeah, I mean, at some fish pocket they served alcohol, but I've never been to a bar like this.
I would hope you haven't been to a bar, you're 12.
Well, I would hope not, you're in elementary school.
Why would I ask that, Date?
Well, Daddy invited me along sometimes, but I was too shy to go.
Good call.
I was planning on going one day, when I was old enough to drink. I wanted to go to a bar with Daddy.
Aw, Mizuki. Are you scared of Mama?
Not really.
Oh, don't worry, honey. I don't bite. I'm only aggressive when it comes to men 20 through 65.
65.
That's a pretty wide range.
Gotta widen my net for a catch like you, Date, honey.
How old do you think I am? I still don't know how old Date is.
I think I'll ignore that one.
I think I'll ignore it as well.
Well, there was the watch incident. I'm sure you remember that one.
Watch incident?
You don't remember? Your drunk ass spilled your beer on Ren's watch. Ren was furious, yelling about how this watch is more important than my life, or whatever. He blew up on you. That was the only time I've ever seen Ren that mad. That's why I remember it so well.
Was it this watch?
Yeah, that's it. Why do you have it? Was it at the scene? Ren was given that watch by his lover. It was an anniversary gift, I think.
Lover?
Wait, you couldn't have told me that in the other route? In the other route, I had to go digging for that piece of information myself. Thanks a lot, Mama.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot Mizuki was here.
No, it's fine.
But of course, it wasn't an affair. This was all after he was divorced.
Daddy had a new lover.
And we know who it was. Are we done? I'm going to the bathroom.
You
okay.
remember where it is?
Yeah, outside, right?
Outside?
This is a small establishment that does not have its own restaurant.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant you're gonna, like, go out into the street.
Wait, you're leaving?
Oh, scared of me, huh?
No, it's just...
Mama, keep an eye on her.
Sure thing. Don't have too much fun in there.
Mama, please! Yeah, there's probably a reason why he's going out without Mizuki. He probably needs to, like, make a phone call or discuss something with Aiba. Mama, please, stop saying all the innuendo in front of the child.
Aiba, get boss on the line.
Got it.
What's up?
Mizuki is at a bar called Marble down in Golden Yokocho.
Yeah, come get her.
Send someone over to pick her up.
Yeah, get her.
She's not at the hospital?
Yeah, she snuck out. I took her along while I was doing some work, but I can't take her
See,
any
again,
further.
what would have happened if I went to... Because that means she won't be with me when I go to the diner. What happened if I went to the diner first and then came here?
Understood. I'll send someone.
Counting on you, boss.
Are you going to leave Mizuki here?
Yes. I can't take her into a Yakuza den.
Oh. We're not going to the diner next? We're just going directly to the Kumakura's? See our pal Moma? Are we gonna beat up his goons again? That was fun. Are we gonna find out that he's an A-Set fan again?
Who's this asshole? You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
All right. Bye then.
Hey, Date!
What? Ugh, I hate dealing with these chumps.
Didn't you hear me? Do you want to die, old man? You bastard!
Hey Moma. Nice seeing you again.
Sorry for the late introduction. I'm with the MPD.
A cop, huh?
Again, you could take down those...
You want to explain what the fuck a cop is doing in my office?
Take on those Yakuza guys and get one handcuffed prisoner kicked your butt.
I think we should exchange names before exchanging expletives.
Name's MoMA, the warhorse. Don't give a fuck what your name is.
All right, Moma. I have a few things I want to ask you. What do you know about the new Cyclops serial killings? Shoko Nadami and Renju Okiura had their left eye pulled out and were murdered. And I think you know something about it.
Saw it on the news, but we had nothing to do with it. Even if we did, we wouldn't spill to no cops.
Can I do this? Nope.
Don't know nothing about her. I know her face and her name. It was on the news. Nothing else.
Shoko was part of an investment fraud scheme, and I have it on good authority that a certain Yakuza gang was helping her.
Wouldn't know nothing about that, cop. What? Chairman is right in front of you.
What?
I run the Kumakura gang. I'm Moma Kumakura.
That can't be right. The chairman of the Kumakuras is Rohan. You aren't the chairman.
Is the flashing and the heartbeat thing like Date remembering things from his past?
Yo, asshole! You need a lesson in manners?
Date, wait. I did some research and discovered that Rohan Kumakura died.
This stuff is all the same from before.
I told you, I got nothing to say. You deaf or something?
I'm gonna skip over stuff that I think we've heard before.
Date, a minute please.
What is it?
Do you see the sofa in the reception area?
Oh, this is new.
There is an ashtray on top of the coffee table.
What about it?
It is peculiar. Thermal imaging reveals that they are both warm.
The sofa and ashtray.
One of the cigarette butts. The tip is reddish.
Hey, Aiba. Can you turn off the thermal vision?
Sure.
I see. The cigarette brand is Klein.
Why is that relevant?
Small details will come in useful later. Trust me. Part of the cushion is still red.
Just as I thought.
Oh, someone else was here.
What are you talking about? You're the first guest today, although you are an uninvited guest.
Don't lie now. Someone was sitting on the sofa and smoking very recently.
How do you know that?
You could just lie and say it's one of those two goons, but...
I just do.
Oh, right. I remember now.
Yeah.
Just a bit ago, one of our guys was on the sofa.
Are you talking about these guys right here?
Yeah.
Not possible. When I came in...
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
Who's this asshole?
Neither of them was on the sofa, and neither of them was smoking.
They left.
Who left?
An insurance salesman. Right before you came in.
I don't think so. I didn't pass by anyone on my way here, and I happen to know this office only has one entrance and one exit, which means, whoever it is, they're still in this office somewhere.
Oh.
Let me check the back.
Why you want to do that?
Just wanted to say hello to our guest.
I'm telling you, you're the only one here.
Oh, then you won't mind me checking.
Just get out of here, cop.
There must be someone they don't want us to see. Somewhere behind that wall.
Can I examine the wall? Or is it this? Oh, this is the wall. Oh, look who we have here. Hey, welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming.
Just as I thought.
This must be whoever was sitting on the sofa and smoking earlier.
My evolver can shoot right through this wall. I should shoot him.
Date, please.
Wait! Is he not getting enough?
What?
Never mind. The person behind the wall is unarmed.
Oh yeah, see, like Aiba, in the previous one, she kept mentioning, like once in a while she'd slip of the tongue and say like, oh, are you not getting enough medications? Or your medication's not doing well enough? Are they suppressing my Cyclops killer self?
I cannot approve the use of Evolver in this situation.
Damn it.
Pretty ballsy, Date, for doing this in the middle of a Yakuza den. See, like, Date is like, he's cool and like a badass when he needs to be, but then there's times where he's like a complete bozo and tries to do things that are cool, but fails. Like, it's not consistent. Oh, a quick time event. Is it about... Am I gonna throw porno?
Date, a porno mag at your feet.
Oh, seriously? I was just joking.
What?
Oh, no, she's saying that to make him duck. Okay. Oh my god, you're such a... Seriously, Date? Saying...
Hey! Did you just shoot at me?
That means that Aiba knows that saying there's a portal mag at his feet is more effective than just telling him to duck. Oh, where did you pull that from?
Hey, whoa, wait a minute!
Yeah, whoa, whoa. Jeez. This is very different than the last time we came here.
revolver with explosive rounds. Aim for the dragon's gold ball on the right.
The what? Oh, that. Why?
Just do it!
The gun's still cool, I'll give it that. You see, in the other route, we didn't have a shootout until much later, so this is happening much earlier than I expected. Seriously? Okay. That was kind of lame.
Aiba, you saved me.
Secret Lives of Yakuza.
Everything happened as I simulated it.
How did you know that I would hit it exactly there?
Where's this porno mag?
Date.
There is no adult magazine. However, I know that your reaction time is up to 3.6 times faster when you are excited.
Really?
I simply took advantage of that behavior.
What the hell? You're a grown man. Aren't you too old to be playing with toys?
Shit!
Hey, coward! I see you. Show your face! I know you.
I don't like you, Sho. Or so. Oh, good observation. If Date is the original Cyclops killer, maybe his perviness with women is connected to the fact that he only killed women. Ooh, that's gross to think about. Now I kind of wish he isn't the Cyclops killer, but oh, ugh.
Sejima, so, Congressman.
What is this guy doing here?
Hello? What are you doing
I've
here?
had a relationship with the Kumakuras since back when Rohan was running things. I had business nearby, so I stopped here for a visit. Whatever conspiracy theory you're imagining in your head, you can forget it. This is strictly business.
Strictly business? A congressman meeting with Yakuza? How are you gonna spin that?
It's true. I imagine my public image will be dragged through the mud. But we haven't done anything illegal. If you want to accuse me of such wrongdoing, then by all means.
Gosh, we have so much.
I just happen to think such gossip is better suited for
We have so much dirt on this guy from the other route, and yet he felt like he was so untouchable to us.
I went to work, then went home.
So, you have no alibi?
No, I always have my bodyguards near me. If you want to, you can ask them.
Bodyguard testimony can be unreliable. There is a possibility that they would lie to protect Mr. Sejima.
I agree. Can't trust that.
The president of Lemniscate? We aren't friends, but I did meet him a few times through work.
What work were you doing to meet up with the head of an entertainment company?
It was just some party hosted by some company or other. It's not unusual. Events with those uptight stuffed shirts can be rather dull. So they have some young women from an entertainment office attend. Anyway, we only saw each other a few times. I don't even remember what we spoke about.
I talked to... Oh, hi. You're just standing here looking at me.
I heard that the former head of the Kumakuras committed suicide last year.
Yeah, what's it to you?
Nothing at all. I just want to talk about it.
Rohan was my older brother.
This is the same spiel from before. It's a long story.
He was my big brother in this organization, and my blood brother.
Wait, what did he say? Private eye? Oh, he says, you want to know more, hire a private eye. Okay, so he stopped the story earlier than before.
Us Kumakuras are a branch of the Ujisaki family. The Ujisaki family runs a yearly golf tournament.
Okay, he told us this before too.
Well, I guess there's no point hiding it now. I lied earlier when I said I didn't know her.
I also can't get over how Shoko's outfit, like, is so skin tight to her body. Same with, like, Mama, too. It's like they really want to emphasize those curves.
I thought so. You and the Kumakuras were a part of the fraud scheme Shoko was organizing.
Yep. Whenever any wise-ass investors gave her trouble, we handled it.
Exactly as I suspected. Shoko was affiliated with the Kumakuras.
I've been looking after that guy since high school. It was the usual stuff. I had him help me with a lot of work.
Oh, right, he helped them, like, murder elderly people.
But now, it's kind of the opposite, you know? We're getting work from him. Well, we were. Now that he's dead, though.
What work did he have you do?
The usual. If Talon at his office was causing trouble or something.
You ever get into any disputes with Renju doing this work?
No way. He paid good money. I'd never even gotten into an argument with the guy.
The victim prior to Renju? I believe Moma introduced me to her.
Introduced?
We were just having drinks. Shoko stopped by to say hello.
Right. We didn't talk about anything.
You're trying to give me the runaround.
Indeed. Date, I have determined that these individuals have nothing further to add. Even if they are involved, they will not volunteer any more information. We need solid evidence to move forward with the investigation.
You're right.
At the moment, Ota presents our best opportunity for finding leads. Should we go to Lemniscate?
Yeah, let's go. Moma, Congressman Tsujima, I think I'm gonna call it a day.
I thought we were gonna look for him at the diner.
I'll come back soon. We'll swap drinking stories.
You serious?
Let's go, Iva.
Roger.
Okay. Or maybe we would have gone to the diner and found out that he wasn't there, and then that's why we have to go see Mama and then leave Mizuki behind regardless. I kind of want to just finish up this day and that'll be the end of the stream, but we'll see.
This is all really suspicious.
What is?
Congressman Tsujima and the Kumakuras. There's definitely something going on there.
I agree, but I am not sure it is linked to the new Cyclops serial killings. We need to do further investigation.
Scream like a little girl, roar like a lion. Warm carefully. Okay, we've already done this before.
Ah!
That's your lion roar?
Impossible. How did a jellyfish get in here? So shiny, too.
You utter idiot. It's me.
Renju?
Do I look like Renju?
Mizuki?
It's me.
Boss?
Date, seriously.
Then, are you Mom?
Idiot. They must have increased your dosage too much.
My dosage?
See, she keeps mentioning
Anyway, you're Iba,
They
right?
kind of dropped it off in the other route, partway through.
Why are you here? Looking like that?
I just thought I would project myself. You seem lonely.
How are you doing this?
I am overlaying the image you're left.
Okay, this we've already seen before. Okay.
As I said earlier, I completely agree that they are suspicious, but there is nothing currently linking them to the case.
That's true. We have no established motive. The victims were displayed, tied up on a horse, hung from the ceiling, and their left eyes taken out. We still don't know why.
It is possible that Shoko and Renju were disloyal to Congressman Tsujima and the Kumakuras. They could have been killed and displayed as a warning. That would fit the current evidence.
Maybe. But it doesn't feel right.
I looked into that. Unfortunately, I did not find anything in our database that could connect the two.
I see.
However, I did discover some rumors on the internet. Most of them come across as gossip or conspiracy theories. But would you like to hear them regardless?
Please.
Mr. Tsujima currently resides in Azabu. He lives in a mansion, a restored samurai castle. But 20 years ago, So Tsujima lived elsewhere, in the Kawasaki district to be exact. He lived there until he was 40 years old. The Sejima family owned a vast amount of real estate in the district. Adjusting for inflation, the land was valued above 30 billion yen. The Sejima family sold off its holdings. 6 months later, the incident occurred.
The explosion at the chemical plant.
This caused Kawasaki to become a restricted area. And of course, land prices fell drastically to less than 1/30th their original value. What are your thoughts?
The timing is certainly suspicious. To sell that amount of land just 6 months before it happened.
There is another interesting fact. After the accident, Sejima purchased all of the land back for just 1 billion yen.
So he's got 29 billion yen in his pocket and 1 billion yen of land.
Correct. Despite the horrific accident, the Sejima family is no worse off.
True. But I don't see the point of it. It's not like you got anything out of it.
We got a ton of money.
That would be true, but there is more to this story. There is another important fact. After the land prices in the Kawasaki region crashed...
Don't interrupt me.
We will have to continue this conversation later. I am receiving a call from headquarters.
Is this Special Agent Date?
Is this about the message from Prisoner 89?
My name is Akaska from HQ. I'm investigating the Shoko Nadami case. There's something that you need to hear.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
What is it?
We got a phone call earlier from a prisoner at Fuchu Prison.
A prisoner?
We saved the call. I think you should give it a listen. Who is this?
In here, I'm known as number 89.
What is this call concerning?
I know who killed Shoko Nadami, and if you let me out of here, I will tell you who it is. I suppose you might say I'm looking for a plea bargain. He will kill again, you know, and he'll take their eye while they're still alive. There will be more bodies. If you want to stop this serial killer, I suggest you take my offer. I'll be seeing you.
This has to be a prank.
That's what I thought too. However, we got the call yesterday afternoon, before Renju was killed. In other words...
You're saying he predicted the second crime?
Yeah, I think he did. That's why I thought I should contact you.
Good idea. Thanks, Detective.
Good luck.
Too bad it wasn't Inspector Kagami that phoned us, huh? Our best friend?
I don't know.
At least more is happening this time.
Oh, Date.
Every time we go to a location, unlike the last route where it was like every location was like, you examined everything and then nothing was left. And then you didn't actually get any leads. It was so annoying.
What's wrong? You look like you have a lot on your mind.
Yeah. I just found out online. The corpse at Bloom Park. That was Renju's ex-wife,
oh, right.
wasn't it?
You haven't connected that yet.
Yeah,
this timeline.
It was.
So that was Mizuki's mom. Mizuki saw her own mom. And I just left her. But I didn't know. I knew her as Shoko Nadami. Her last name is different. I didn't know that was Mizuki's mother.
Hey, but still, you left a 12-year-old girl with a corpse.
I want to apologize to her. I need to tell her that I'm sorry.
Oh, hi, receptionist.
Nowhere. Just doing my normal routine.
I don't know your normal routine.
I went to a doujin store to look at the new releases. Then I ate some ramen at Jiro's, and then headed over to the PC cafe to browse threads. You know, normal.
If that's normal, I haven't had a normal day in my life.
I don't know anything. I've only seen Renju a couple of times.
I didn't think it was possible to be this bad at lying.
Though it is plainly obvious, I did a thermal check on Ota's body. This is his current body temperature.
That's what I thought. Have you forgotten, Ota? You're my thrall.
Right.
You don't want me to tell Iris your secret, do you?
Huh?
Wait, it's no big deal. I just...
You better start talking.
Okay.
Got you now, buddy.
Last night, I was walking over to Sunfish Pocket, and I saw Renju come out of the building.
Was he alone?
Again, I wish figuring out lying was
Someone was
easy
with him.
as a thermogram in real life.
A man. No.
Yeah, the receptionist's proportions are... looks very bad for her back.
Okay, look. I can tell you're trying to protect her, but you have to help me out here. Was it Iris?
No, it definitely for sure wasn't Tessa.
Got it. So Renju was with Iris.
Okay, fine. There's no point in hiding it, I guess.
Iris is the killer.
You're right. Renju came out of the building with Tessa. Tessa has nothing to do with this. She wouldn't murder anyone. She wouldn't hurt a fly. She's an idol. Idols don't kill people.
You need to stop putting her on a pedestal.
Tessa is a savior to me. The Tessa I know wouldn't hurt anyone.
Mizuki didn't seem like she was angry with you.
What? You met Mizuki? Oh, at the interrogation.
That's right. He doesn't know I live with Mizuki. I have no reason to hide it, but it's sort of hard to explain. Yeah, I spoke to Mizuki at her, questioning earlier.
You're sick, Date.
What?
Questioning? That sounds dirty.
Oh, it doesn't?
If I were writing a light novel, that's exactly how I would describe a sexy scene.
Come on, Oda.
What kind of novels are you writing, kid?
Fanfics, I told you, he's writing fanfics.
The first time I met her, I had a bad case of writer's block, and I saw all this awful negativity online, and I lost sight of what I really wanted to write. It was the lowest point of my life.
He is talking like a professional, though he hasn't published anything.
Yeah.
Then, by pure chance, I found a video of Tessa singing and dancing, and it made me realize something important. You don't have to care what people think, you know?
You just need a reason to convince yourself that, and she just happened to be there.
If you do your best at what you believe in, your message will get through to people.
Yeah, you go back to writing your erotic doujins, that's what you're really believing in your message to people, right?
That attitude is something all great creators need to have.
I mean, I agree with you on some level, but because you're Oda, I don't agree with you.
After that, I became a huge A-Set fan and got over my writer's block.
Like, the fact that he's like, this is really bad behavior, right? Like, having a celebrity and then worshipping them to the point where you're like devoting your life to them, and then attributing all your successes and all your inspiration to them alone, really not healthy.
And I know I'm not the only one Tessa has inspired. A lot of otaku like me say that Tessa is their savior. She cheers them up when they're down.
You just called yourself an otaku, really?
So there's no way Tessa can be involved in murder. Absolutely impossible. But do you suspect her?
I need to hear her side of the story. If I do, I might find out she's totally innocent. If you truly believe that she didn't do it, you should tell me everything you know.
But...
do it for Iris.
Trick him. Use his worship of Iris against him.
Around 6:15, I guess.
Where did they go?
I didn't see. They got into Renju's car and drove off.
And what did you do?
Wait, but in the other timeline, Renju forced her to come with him.
I went inside Sunfish Pocket, but I saw a sign that said the entire club was reserved. I figured I would just go home.
What happened?
Is Iris here? Oh, hi, Iris. Nice to see you alive.
Date.
Iris, there's something I need to ask you. Come with me.
Don't you think any dirty thoughts, Oda? Oh, I'm taking her to the police. I thought I was just pulling her off to the side. Why is she the only one I took here? She does not look pleased.
Iris, I'm going to ask you some questions.
Okay, let's save. Thought I was gonna finish up when I finished talking to Oda, but I didn't think it would lead right into this. Thought we were gonna end the day. Okay, so it looks like with this we're back on track to the actual murder mystery here. So hopefully this means that things become more enjoyable. I mean, not to say I'm not enjoying the game, but again, it was getting kind of too weird and too perverted humor in the other route, and I hope this route has less of that, and so far it seems to be that way, but I don't know. The other route did ramp up really quickly out of nowhere, so who's to say? I'm still intrigued by the mystery. I still want to figure out what happened, and I'm pretty sure we've met all the major characters by now within both the routes. I don't think they're going to throw out a new character to us out of nowhere. Most of the characters, I think these are the same ones that appear on like the box art and the promotional materials that we've seen. Anyways, I guess we'll continue this. I don't think I'll be streaming tomorrow because it's Halloween, and I feel like I'm just going to get a lot of ding-dongs on my doorbell, so I don't want to have that interfere. So we'll stream this later this week and we'll catch up and see what's going on, but I'm interested in seeing where the story is going, and now that we're past the weird part, hopefully that means that everything's going to look up. Hopefully it doesn't mean that there's another part where it gets weird again. Like, we still have to do this branch here, and who knows what that one's going to do. It's probably a short one though, because it's only... This is day 5, so there's only day 6, I think, in most of them. So we're on day 3 of this one, so maybe about halfway through this one as well. I guess we'll find out. Thanks for joining me on stream, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and hope you have a good night. Take care, and I'll see you next time, and happy Halloween! Take care. Bye.